Okay, cool. Now it wants to work. No, that's fine. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another stream of the Gaming Roundtable this week. For those wondering why in the world there's random beeps right before stream turned on, come to find out, my is this? Oh, it is on. Okay. Come to find out, my mic had decided it wanted to unplug itself, like straight up. I literally can't make this up. I don't know what was going on. So, that's cool. I had to replug it back in, and so that's why it kind of sounded like it went on and then back off, because I had to... I don't know how to describe it. I say it was unplugged. It wasn't really unplugged, but it was, like, not turning on, so I had to unplug it. I can't really tell you, to be honest. Whatever. It's on now. Everything's all good, I hope. Gosh, I hope. But yeah, as the stream title says, we're definitely going to be going through this event. There you go. This event right here. I think you could have probably started it last week, but obviously last week was a little bit difficult for me. Thank you, wonderful storms hitting my house. That's awesome. Let's start at the bottom, though. Secret Source Constructor, so new boss, new character, which, yeah, within 8 days, we're not completing the Archon quests and all these events, so probably not going to get the extra 60 Primo Gems, which I'm so torn up about. Rainbow Destined to Burn. This is Archon Quest 500 Primo Gems, which I'm fairly confident we'll get to be able to finish. You know, once again, now that I have power. Test run, I think it's Gilonen? I'm definitely probably at least saying a little bit of that wrong. Chiori, Dory, and then Candace as the characters for this wish period. There you go. Trying to think about what the name of it was. This wish period. Land of Vibrant Stone and Flaming Springs, which this one essentially you just have to explore all of Natlan. I mean, honestly, you have 71 days to do it, so I'm sure we could probably do it. But we'll see about that, honestly. I'm not too concerned about it. It would be nice to get the Primo Gem rewards, but I'm not gonna, you know, completely push myself to the limit to get that done. Then they have this Aphid Treasure Trace. Yeah, honestly, if I'm truthfully honest, even though it isn't necessarily a fighting event, it's kind of boring. It's the same process over and over, which we'll see in a few minutes. And then Reminiscent Regiment Thrill, which is the more can be obtained. Huh? I don't know what this is. During Reminiscent Regiment Thrill, you can select single player, matchmaking, or team up with other players in co-op, completing 4 stages with special objectives in succession with 3 other players. Each game mode will feature different Reminiscent reinforcements that can aid you throughout the entire challenges. Select characters who fit these reinforcements to more easily complete stages. Each time you start this game mode, each stage will feature different regiments that represent different challenges. Before you enter each stage, you can pick a reminiscent buff from a list of them that will provide buffs for the current stage. Click. Okay, thanks. After successfully completing a stage, you'll gain thrilling stars based on the regiment objectives completed. After the final stage, you'll gain additional thrilling stars based on the overall performance in the game mode. Some stages will have boosts that you can pick up to restore HP, elemental energy, reduce elemental burst cooldown, and provide other effects. In the final challenge stage, Nemesis buffs that correspond to thrilling stars you have gained in previous stages will be activated, providing assistance in battles. So... I'm confused. So you're supposed to, like, obtain thrilling stars? And, I don't know, it sounds like every other... Maybe it's not like a complete battle event, but it sounds like those challenge events where you have to, like, do specific... I guess it was kind of like the PvP events. There's, like, the co-op PvP events where you're not really fighting each other, but you're fighting each other to get more coins, and those coins will lead to points, and depending on how many points you get for a stage is how many you get in here. I haven't honestly tried this one. I have no idea what's in it. Obviously, I've done this on my own account because it has 8 hours remaining, and I wanted to make sure I finish it on my own, but it's something. That's all I'll say. It's something. We'll do the test runs now, though, and get those out of the way so we don't have to worry about them again. What was that? Gosh dang it. I think there's a moth in my room, and I don't... There's been like a few moths in my house, and I'm not quite sure what to do with them. They're just kind of there, unfortunately, and I can't really stop them because I can't find them. So they just unfortunately exist, and I'm not allowed to do anything. So if I see it, you might hear me chasing it because they need to get out of my room. Holding Candace's elemental skill causes her to deploy her shield, and once the duration ends, it will unleash different hydro attacks on opponents in front of her based on whether it's fully charged or not. Elemental Burst deals hydro damage to nearby opponents, and grants the prayer... Oh my goodness, it's a long box. And grants the prayer of the Crimson Crown State, which will infuse the attacks of your own active characters who wield swords, claymores, and polearms with hydro. When characters affected by prayer of the Crimson Crown deal elemental damage to opponents with their normal attacks, the damage they deal will be increased, while switching characters in will unleash a rippling wave attack on nearby opponents. And then additional elemental orbs. So first you get hit with this. Or I guess you charge it? Oh, and you don't take any damage.
Pin them down.
Okay. I think you get more charge if they hit you. I thought it was like Beto's skill. Granted, they're not hitting me, so I can't really do anything about it. Keep going. Come on, keep going. Keep hitting. Okay, whatever. They're not very good at this, to be truthfully honest. Alright, let's go through the cycle, probably. Oh, okay, or they're just...
Enhanced animal module 75. We shall prevail.
And now we have hydro attacks applied? Yeah, it looks like it. Well, that was very, very underwhelming. Cool. Awesome. Good to know.
Where do you think you're going?
Pin them down.
And I did not... Jeez Louise. Alright, note to self, I don't really like Candace's playstyle. Because I'm not doing very well with her. Not saying she can't be good, but I'm also saying that I'm not going to be doing good with her. Oh gosh.
Just a grace.
Hit me, come on. Stop trying to hit me and actually hit me. There we go.
I'm going in. Nice.
Throw these out, throw this out. Ow.
Do your worst. We shall prevail.
Oh, and then gigantic rune drake. That's... Are they rune drakes? What are these called? I think the rune drakes are the flying ones. I'm not sure what this one is called. I have to look that up once we're done. Granted, that also requires me to actually remember that I need to look it up, but we'll see. Alright, go down. Awesome. Yep, nope, never again. Other people can like her, but I don't like Candace's kid. Absolutely not. The troubleshooter shots from Dory's elemental skill will create 2 homing after sales service rounds upon hitting opponents. Her elemental burst summons a genie that can connect to nearby characters, constantly regenerating their HP and elemental energy. So a support. That's good to know. I won't lie. First time hearing that Dory was actually a support made me feel really weird. Because it's just like, looking at Dory, I don't see her as someone who would be supporting other people. I feel like she would want to take all the damage for herself, but I don't know. Maybe that's just based off of what I would think of her. That was... Okay. Apparently we're done. I didn't realize we would finish it that fast, but here we are, I guess. Jeez Louise. So it's either Candace's where you go really slow with them if you don't know what you're doing, or there's Dory that just absolutely demolishes them. Ending using her elemental skill, Chori will summon Tomato to attack opponents, dealing geo damage, and execute an upward sweep. For a short time after her upward sweep attack, one of the following effects may be triggered based on the next action. Tap her elemental skill to cause the next character to take the field, and have Tomato execute coordinated attacks for a duration. Tap her normal attack for her to gain Geo Infusion for a certain duration. while Tomato persists. If any geoconstruct exists nearby or a geoconstruct is created, up to 1 additional Tomato will be summoned. Chiori's elemental burst deal geo damage to nearby opponents. Well, I'm glad the elemental burst is like the easiest part of her whole kit. Makes my life easier.
Nice and spicy. Next customer.
Alright. And then, oh. Well, I tried to swap, but it didn't let me swap. I don't know if maybe I did that wrong, but I didn't think I did it wrong. Let me try it again.
It's nothing.
There we go.
Submit.
Now I got it to work. And activate. Hold. There we go. Granted, though, that was only 8 characters. I was going to say that was really fast, but you only had 8 enemies putting up against me, which was kind of sad, actually. I don't know why it was 8 characters. Or enemies. I keep saying characters. 8 enemies. And this one, the next one, is Gilonin? I've messed around with her kit a little bit in the latest event, which, once again, you'll see in the latest event what I'm talking about, but I think it's interesting. I kind of like it. Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay. Scratch that. I did not know there was this much to her kit. Oops. Gilonin's elemental skill causes her to don rollerblades and engage in swift movement and climbing until her night soul points are depleted. During this time, if she has at least 2 pyro, hydro, cryo, or electro party members, her normal and plunging attacks can accumulate night soul points. And when her night soul points reach maximum, she will decrease the corresponding elemental resistance of nearby opponents. Otherwise, her normal and plunging attacks deal increased damage. Wait. Okay. So, when she has 2 of these elements, her normal and plunging attack gets night soul points. And when the points reach the top, decrease a corresponding elemental resistance. So it debuffs opponents. Oh no. She gets all the night soul points, and say if you have 2 pyro, it'll debuff them, so they'll have decreased pyro resistance. Okay. Otherwise, her normal and plunging attacks deal increased damage. When her night soul points are insufficient, she can consume phlogiston to maintain this state. Her elemental burst deploys a DJ controller that deals AoE geo damage and, based on the elemental types of your party members, will either also continuously heal the active character or deal additional AoE geo damage. To facilitate the character's elemental burst and night soul, blah, 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 yeah. Essentially more phlogiston and everything. So, deal AoE damage, and based on the elemental types of your party members, either also continuously heal the active character or deal additional damage. Do we know which element does what? Like, I don't feel like it's very explained there. Can I... Will her talent tell me? It should be her burst, right? Based on her source samples. Oh, this is combat talent. Wait, is this not her burst? No, it is her burst. Yeah, it has to be their burst. Following effects based on the different source samples. There are 2 source samples that have their elemental types changed. Wait, have had their elemental types changed. What? What in the world? They did not explain this. Where is this? What is the source sample? 3 samplers that can generate different soundscapes based on the other party members' elemental types. Initial recorded source sample, which then each sampler will be geo, and for each party member who is one of these 4, 1 geo sample will change to that corresponding element. While Gilonin, oh gosh, I'm gonna butcher that so much, is in the Night Soul Blessing state, the geo source sample she carries will always be active. Okay, wow, I don't understand any of this. That's so cool. I'm sure glad that I don't have her as a character. Because I understood literally none of that. Like, she's such a cool character, but that made 0 sense. I had no idea what they just were talking about. Like, is that the source sample on the side right there? That's right by her skates?
Hear the echoes of the valley.
I would guess that's what it is. Next time it pops up, I'll probably show it, just to, or I'll, like, not show it, I'll point it out better. Okay, and by next time I more meant like when we're out of combat, but he's taking forever to go down. Okay. Okay, so now it's recharged. As you can see right here, these little symbols right here, I almost wonder if maybe those are the source samples. I'm not quite sure. It doesn't really explain what, like how it showed on screen. It just says, oh, there's source samples. Which obviously doesn't help me. Alright, let's just start. Oh yeah, other fun part about our kit is you can just... Oh, there you go. Straight up a wall. I just think that's so cool. Just straight up a wall in roller skates. I don't know. That's like about the only thing I think I like about her kit is just the fact that she can just go up a straight wall in roller skates.
Let's do this.
Other than that, I don't hate her kit, but I don't necessarily like her. Especially after reading that. I thought she was easy to understand, but after seeing that, I'm like, I have obviously no idea what in the world her kit is about. It's fine. It's okay. I just won't worry about it that much. We'll do the character trial and we'll move on with our lives. I'm gonna make sure. I want to try to get all these first, and then when we get there, I'll activate my ability. Why is there only 5? Oh, great. Could promise you that after this, there's gonna be more enemies. All right, let's blast. Come on, go down already. And one more. Where are they at? There he is. Can't fool me. I actually keep track of the numbers. But one of the few things I'm good at is looking at numbers, so nice try. And by keeping track of numbers, I do not mean building characters with stats. Please do not get that mistaken. I don't want people to think that I'm really good at building characters. It'd be like the worst thing you could probably think. Challenge complete. Yeah, no, the only thing I like is just this. First of all, the roller skates is super cool, and then just going up and down a mountain in roller skates is so much fun. Alright, can I just leave like that? I think I can just leave like that. Sounds like it's completed. Oh, well, okay. Well, that doesn't help me. No, what in the world? Okay. It just popped open a random screen on my computer that I didn't even know I had.
Hello.
Gosh, I love this so much. Accidentally clicking the wrong button one time and then just everything crashes. That's fine. Perks of having very little experience with actually messing around with the inside of a PC. Oh gosh, even speaking of that, just recently when I so when the storm hit my my family's house, we actually went out and evacuated to a town. I think it's like an hour away. Yeah, it was like an hour away probably. And while we were there, because it was to be honest, I'm not quite sure. I think it was like someone, a family, friends, something like that. At least that's what I was told. It's not like, I think they almost said like it was like family acquaintance. So that, you know, they're not like, oh my gosh, I don't know you, but they definitely aren't like, oh, we talk every single day kind of friends. But, oh gosh, besides, okay, you know what, I'll let this go through. I forgot about this. They don't have any voices. Hey, Jalonen, didn't expect to see you here. Hey there, Traveler, Paimon, and by the way, Jalonen will come up in the Archon quest. I think it'll also explain it in a few seconds, so give me a second. Hey there, Traveler, Paimon. What, is it so weird to see me in my own home? Yeah, okay. All in Natlan. Just say everyone in Natlan. I don't like the all in Natlan. Knows Jalonen for her great foraging skills and her fame as the name engraver. To temper. Temper tales and cast ancient names is a duty without parallel, and outside of these responsibilities, Jelonin is also willing to craft some exquisite practical items. She gives every piece of work the utmost focus, ensuring that every product is of the highest quality. But after work, Jelonin switches focus to enjoy her leisure time, which is, for her, of the greatest importance. I mean, true. I get it. Having leisure time is very important. Well, no, but Paimon thought you'd have found a beautiful tree to get a few days shut-eye in by now, since we just solved such a beautiful... What do you mean, few days? What do you mean, a few days of sleep? Hold on. That does not sound like just going to bed. I think that's like just taking the week off. Jeez Louise. I'd love to, but everyone's busy with the reconstruction. It'd feel wrong to slack off at a time like this. So this is where you decided to contribute. Here, let me show you something. Wow, what a pretty jewel. I concur. Looks very valuable, true. Yes, but that's not all. This is a phlogiston honey pearl with peculiar patterning that's been, is that a, oh, that's a drill. I'm like, what is that in the top? Peculiar patterning that's been making the rounds recently in the market. They're usually produced by phlogiston aphids. Pretty common, really. I really hope that's how you say it. I think it's like aphids. Such a weird thing, a weird name anyways, so we'll see. Oh, hold on. Ooh. I had a bubble. Oh, gosh. I think I'm good. Yeah, we're good. But these oddly patterned ones are the most both novel and scarce, making them quite expensive. Paimon gets it. That's just how we love treasure chests that have awesome-looking patterns on them, too. So I brought a few for my collection, and guess what? After a few days, the potted plant I was raising nearby had withered. It what? That's cause for concern. I didn't think much of it at first. I mean, I don't know the first thing about growing plants anyways. Later, however, I heard Kachina say that some people got sick. Most of them were customers of Chevin's gemstone shop. Even Chevin herself, gosh, I can't read today, proved no exception. Huh? Wait, did it all have to do something with this gem then? I thought so too, and so I smashed one open, and discovered that it contained some abyssal energy. Low concentration, of course, and isolated by the outer shell of the honey pearl itself, which made it almost undetectable. What about the victims? How are they doing now? No need to worry. The low concentration resulted in rather minor maladies, with most being sleepy or being prone to exhaustion. It hasn't had any effect on the more fit, like myself or Kachina. Whew, and here Paimon thought this might be a sticky situation. It's a honey pearl sticky situation. I'll save myself out. It's okay. It's okay. Oh my goodness. Even Paimon didn't make the joke. That's how bad it was. It's sticky. Like the honey in the honey. Okay. You know what? Jelonin will make it, but it's not even a joke. She's genuinely curious about what Paimon means. Man. Can they just stop taking all the good stuff? Like all the good commentary? Y'all are ruining my style right now. I bet Paimon was thinking sticky like slimes instead. You know it. Unfortunately for us, this problem's only a threat to ordinary people, just like slimes. Fair. I could probably beat 1,000 slimes if I wanted to. You two really understand each other. We totally do. Still, we've met a lot of people. They've capitalized weave. And you don't need to. I'm going to continue. I'm going to ignore that or else I'm going to get really annoyed. We've met a lot of people scared stiff by slime. So it's not like we can just ignore it just because it isn't dangerous for us, right? Exactly. I already explained the situation to our chief and asked him to collect and destroy all the strange honey pearls on the market. But we still need to attack this issue at the source. My sentiments exactly. Like I said, phlogiston honey pearls are produced by phlogiston aphids. If anything is the source of the problem, it'll be them. I went to look for Kanish, since he's got a better head for investigating between us. Yesterday, he sent word that he found aphids with abyssal contamination. There are also traces of their presence near the scions of the canopy and the people of the springs. Right, and Kanish also notified Mililani. However, they're not exactly gemstone enthusiasts, so the problem didn't affect them as much. It looks like there are all sorts of lingering Abyss-related issues, huh? Guess we gotta be patient. How do you plan to deal with the Aphids? Catch them first. You could say we're gonna... You know what? Actually, I'm not gonna make that joke. Let's just say you're going to catch everyone. Because if I make that joke, I might get in trouble. So, we're just not gonna make that joke. We can still purify this level of abyssal contamination. We shouldn't need to harm the Aphids. Kanisha's marked out places where they gather, and I'm heading to a spot near our tribe. Would you like to come along, by the way? A little bug catching sounds like fun, doesn't it? I'd have invited Kachina, but unfortunately she's already preoccupied. I mean, I don't got anything better to do. Sure, whatever. I'm game. Glad to have you. Would have been a boring trip otherwise. Let's head off. Sorry, I'm just enjoying the music really fast. Gosh, I love the soundtracks. That's what I need to do. I was looking through, because obviously when you go on Spotify, MiHoYo has all their soundtracks put up there. Obviously it takes them a bit before they release them, but I think just recently they released all the Natlan ones, a part of the first update. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to go back and add that song to my playlist because I love that song. That's the song for the Children of the Echoes. This is our spot. Oh, it looks cute. It's a little... I hate to say it, but it's a little chubby. But it's cute. I like it. I actually don't know how its wings are supporting it. Though, in reality, isn't it bees? I think bees are technically not actually able to fly. Like, by science standards, bees should not be able to fly, but obviously bees are flying, so you can't really, like, argue it. It's weird. The world of nature is interesting. See that? Aphid polluted with the power of the abyss. Way larger than any normal one ever gets. That would make a lot of sense, but why is it floating still? Also, its stinger looks to have grown with it, so I don't even think it's actually going to poke us. I think it's going to, like, smack us. Like, that's just sad. Oh, but it's so cute. I want to catch it. Whoa, what a huge Aphid. Is it dangerous? Relax. Even though it's been contaminated by the abyss, its behavior doesn't seem to have changed at all. Still, I specially prepared an extra large insect net to make sure everything goes smoothly. Here you go. It'll come in handy for catching them in a moment. Oh, right. By the way, Kanish mentioned something rather unusual. He discovered that there's a special berry that always grows near areas where abyssal Aphids are found. The berry contains a toxin that can paralyze the Aphids, so if we spread them on the net, it'll stop the Aphids from struggling. Huh? Why are Aphids living around a berry that paralyzes them? It seems kind of strange to Paimon. I think so too. First time I've heard of an animal living alongside something that's dangerous to them. It's totally unnatural. Wait, could something be behind them getting infected with the abyss? Paimon's sure on high alert these days. Hey, even the dumbest guides grow up. And Paimon was never dumb to start with anyways. The only problem with that is we searched everywhere, but didn't find any trace of human involvement. What if it's not human? I.e. the abyss. Maybe the abyss are infecting them. Who knows? Wouldn't be the first time they tried to infect something living. Looking at the fact that they tried to infect a dragon, I'm still upset about that, I'm not gonna lie. Gosh. Oh my goodness. I don't know how in the world the Abyss Order has managed to capture a dragon, but yet not conquer Teyvat. But that's fine. It's okay. Sure, the Abyss is totally powerful, right, guys? So let's just chalk it up to some unknown natural Aphid behavior for now. Fine, but no matter what, we've got to catch him first. We don't want anything else that makes people sick running around. Bugbuster Squad, move out. Well, yes, Paimon, let's go. Abyss-corroded phlogiston Aphids will be protected by special wards that, before they break, will prevent your attacks from depleting abyssal power. Once its ward is broken, the Aphid will be stunned, and while the ward is broken, each attack by a character can deplete a specific amount of abyssal power. Night Soul aligned attacks or higher frequency attacks can deplete abyssal power more quickly. Thank you. Deploying Jlonin's insect net within the effective range can greatly damage ward and trap Aphids. Characters' attacks can damage their wards, and a Night Soul aligned attacks can do so more effectively. Oh gosh, there we go. Insect necks need to charge up before being used. Collect shackleberries to charge the necks and restore some phlogiston. The challenges will contain shackleberry plants and objects that contain these berries. Defeating certain opponents will also grant a small amount of shackleberries. If Aphids corrupted by abyssal powers are attacked, they will flee to the next zone after a period of time. If their wards have been broken, the abyss corroded phlogiston Aphids will immediately flee to the next zone once they recover from their stunned state. There is an fixed upper limit to the amount of abyssal power that can be depleted each time the ward is broken. Okay, you say so. Alright, where's it at? Collect shackleberries and charge insect neck. An abyss corroded phlogiston Aphid is nearby. Using the insect neck would greatly harm the ward. We already talked about that, but well, you can take it, I guess. Alright, so here's some shackleberries right here. So probably should go in between all of them right now and just attack them. Oh, give me this. Yeah, there you go. Now we have the ward up, or the net. Oh wow, it's kind of getting destroyed right now. Okay, let's try to get our net back up, breaking this and then collecting them. And over here to collect this. Probably, yeah, stop before we get down. I don't want to make sure we don't use any phlogiston right before the battle so we can fight it easier. Alright, ready, 3, 2, 1. This should defeat it. Okay, scratch that. It immediately got back up. Okay, well that was garbage. I was barely able to do any damage to it before it ran. Alright, Jalonin, let's go straight up this hill. No, straight up the hill. Thank you. Net. I love how I go net and it just instantly dies. The net isn't supposed to kill it, but I guess it doesn't matter. Whew, we did it. Though this bugger certainly looks big, it was pretty easy to catch. It's not dangerous at all, other than the fact that it likes to run away. The insect net and numbing berries were really useful too. But seeing that it's the abyss these aphids are contaminated with, they could attract monsters. Best be on your guard. Yeah, you're right. And since these all too convenient berries just happen to be here, well, if it was Paimon, she'd steer clear of any enemies. Being around berries like this isn't normal or natural. Not Trailblazer. Oh gosh. The amount of games that Hoyo has put me through and the amount of terminology that I've had to remember because of these games is insane. Oh, there you go. Being around berries like this isn't normal or natural, traveler. We should keep our eyes peeled. There's something real fishy going on for sure. You certainly look like an expert on suspicious going-ons. And Paimon learned it from you. Ha ha. Thanks, Lon. Anyways, thanks for coming out here with me. We've taken care of one area, so it's about time for a nice little break. After all, I need your help over the next few days, too. We captured one of them, and Jalonin immediately went, man, I need a break. Like, okay. Oh, this is capture too. Okay. Let's try to... Is this one going to get me to it the fastest, or would it be faster to basically just climb up the mountain? That is the question. Oh, this is in the ruins.
Taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
Fair. Probably like a China get up the wall, right? I don't tactically need to, but...
Onward and upward.
I have no idea why her thing reset there. That was weird. Alright, break him down. Boom, 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 boom. Blast, blast. Oh, and you I'm not going to do that, actually. I just realized how poor of a decision that is. I'm going to do this, though. Watch this. Ready? 3, 2, 1, run. Yep, there it is. Jeez. That is so unfortunate. I figured it was going to blow up, but man, that was funny just to wait and then here just boom. Well, that's what they get. Did I attack them first? 100% I attacked them first. However, not really my fault, so.
What a stroke of good luck.
Plus, I'm not going to take responsibility for my actions, so, you know, deserve to get blown up, I guess. Maybe next time, just don't get blown up. That's my best suggestion right there. Alright. Next one's Kanish, I guess. Where is it? There you are. Alright, break that. Not up. Give me this. How do I... Oh, whatever.
I got him cornered.
Let's just keep attacking, I guess. Oh, no. Don't run away. Actually, I'm probably going to trap it. There you go. Keep going, keep going. Ah, dang it. It ran away from me. It's traveling that way. Oh, I actually probably should have teleported to that first. Easy. Okay, gather this stuff for the net.
Locked on.
Okay, so I have enough for the net now. I probably should...
My mistake.
Ow. I'll probably attack it first before trying to use the trap. I don't want to use it unless I actually have to, and I'm not really needing to use it yet. Now we can use it.
Target acquired.
I also wanted to make sure I had my skill first before I actually started doing it so I could actually do damage. Okay, got a little bit more damage. Where's it going? This way. Oh, stop running, dang it. Oh, hold on, let me grab some of those. Oh, I was thinking we had to grab more fruit from there, but never mind. Gosh, dang
You
it.
really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Oh, be quiet, all. Alright, is this close enough? I think it's close enough. Nope, never mind, but it's fine. Ow. There we go. I love how it says caught, yet we're literally blowing them up. Like, I don't think that's being caught. I think it's just straight up just obliterating someone. Speaking of, needing to go... Well, not even speaking. Not speaking of, I want this teleport waypoint. Forgot that this is here and I need to go grab it. It would have been also easier if I had had this beforehand before having to get all the way over here, but... Whatever, I guess. Happens. Alright. New waypoint. I think 3 was right above us, right? Yeah, it was the one I tried to check before. Honestly, going in order doesn't necessarily matter, besides obviously going to 5, because I think 5 has another quest before it, but... Other than that, I don't think it really matters which order we do it in. Where? Oh, it's all the way over there. Jeez Louise. Alright, time to start collecting. Break this. Break these. And the trap's already ready. Awesome. I want to make sure I attack it first, though, so we need to make sure all these get hit. And Kachina actually helps with that, thanks.
Target acquired.
There we go. Ooh, it is not taking as much damage as last time. Yeah, it looks like it's actually has a lot higher of defense. Which is not that it matters. It's going to get beaten no matter what, but it's just weird. Alrighty, it's right there. Oh, and we get some more of these too. So now we have 2 sets of traps. Or nets, whatever you want to call them. Stop running. So you're probably going to have to find it 3 times, which is fine. Hopefully Kachina can break through a little bit more of this. Yeah, there we go. I actually forgot to mention last time, if it's trying to escape and you get it, you get its, whatever it's called, the ward, I think. If you get the ward under a certain amount and then try to, I actually really don't even need to attack. If you have 2 nets and you set one off, obviously for the first one, get it down, deal all your damage or whatever. And then if it tries to leave and you have another net and it already works, you can actually use the net and it'll instantly, like, stop it from leaving. Or at least maybe just because I defeat the, or get rid of its ward before it actually ends. Maybe that's why it can't leave. I'm not too sure. We could try it this time, honestly. It wouldn't be that bad. Try to use the ward right before it leaves. Or not the ward. Try to use the net right before it leaves, and if it stops it, even if not breaking the full ward, then it looks like you can just use that to do like 2 sets of damage with 1 turn. This is gonna be fun. Oh gosh, we're already about out of stamina. That's not good. I think it would be fun. And I don't know if, obviously, okay. Straight down. My bad. That's on me. I think it'd be really cool if for the, I'm gonna use Kachin to get up this wall. For like one of the next kits, you actually get the ability to like fly. So then as you're gliding, if you accidentally run out of stamina, you can use like a character to just glide to safety. Or I guess in this case it would be straight up flying, but still would be cool. I know I've seen a little bit of, I think it's Chaska? Chaska? Yes, yeah, it's Chaska. Looking at Chaska, I think she also has the ability to fly, but I'm not quite sure if that's like Mualani's where you literally surf with her kit, or if it's just like, oh, yeah, her skill and bursts and stuff allows you to fly and stuff. I think it'd be cool. Can you stop running? Oh my goodness, this thing is so quick. I actually could barely catch up with it. What in the... Ow. What did I do to this thing?
Off we go.
Yeah, look how fast it is. This thing is speeding.
Faster.
Is that even legal? Like the speed you're going? Oh my gosh, then it immediately runs away. Get over here. Stop. Oh my goodness. Alright, Kachina, I'll let you do the damage. It's about like our only option here, because Mualani literally has to spend all of her phlogiston and energy just to get to it. Okay, it's over here now. Oh, sorry, Mualani's fine. That's my bad. Go, Mualani. And I'm gonna get another net, so that's good.
Amazing.
Yep, I figured as much. Alright, let's see, can I... Yes, so netting it does actually stop in its tracks. And then obviously breaking the ward does the same. So you don't even have to break the ward. The net just full on stops it from leaving. Which is good because obviously it allows you to get 2 turns of damage in one cycle. Or I guess I say one cycle, but like 1 runaway. Where is it at? Wait until the following day. Oh, so very hard. Next day it is. Alrighty.
Things have been
Oh, hold on. Anyway, and then let her say what she wanted to
Just
say.
waiting around won't do us any good. Let's go and see if there's anything we can do to help.
One blast place to go. Come on. man. Of course we don't have the teleport waypoint unlocked over here. Great. Well, now we just gotta walk all the way over. Actually, get over here. I don't have to do any of that. I'm just gonna start blasting myself over here. And it also helped me run up walls, too. Even if it's slower than a character. Just with the hills and stuff of Natlan, it helps out with exploration. Yeah, this is definitely way slower than I was thinking it was going to be, but that's fine. Alright, there's one down here. And I'm gonna try to collect them as I go, because I don't want to have to do this again. Collecting these are really big pains in the butt. Alright, so it's right here. You can just barely see it. I actually thought it was going to be down in the ground underneath, so. Get a little bit closer. Teleport to that one. There we go. Now we're going. I also love how you have to like use the tongue in between, so you can get closer to the next one to blast to it. Hey, so if I do this and blast all these, can they just all die? Okay, yep, yes they do. Lovely. Just collected all of them. My goodness. I do need to... Yep, thank you. Gonna use you and enter right here. I said, I'm sure that'll take me right to the top of the rock and I'll have to walk all the way up it. Thank you. Now, get up. Out of it. There you go. And, no, actually, I want out. Thank you. Look at the... Oh, look at the big one and the baby. Aww. I love the baby ones. The baby Saurians are so adorable. Once again, if MiHoYo really wanted to just sell everybody out, how about you start making merch? I.e. merch of that. Just all of your cute little enemies that you make, just do it. Just do it. I don't know why you don't. Just make merch. You literally would never need to make another update in the game. You literally just need merch. It's so easy. Oh, hey, you're here. This is the last place where the Abyssal Aphid was spotted. So, we're done if we catch you here, right? Pretty much. Even if you manage to get away, it's not a big deal. I'll find time to deal with them. I already heard word from the tribe that the patients have taken a turn for the better over the last few days. Oh, that's great news. Though, there is one fly in the ointment. Your conspiracy theory turned out to be just that, Paimon. It seems like those fruit just grow naturally where the Aphids tend to congregate. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think we're good. Where the Aphids tend to congregate. Paimon never expected some kind of Fatui or treasure hoarder or some other kind of mastermind behind the scenes. Paimon was just showing the kind of sensible caution any guide worth their salt would have. Oh, I'm sure you'll always be vigilant, Paimon. That's a given. Alright, let's hurry up and wrap this up then. Okay, Bugbuster Squad, move out. Time for our final battle. When were we the Bugbuster Squad? Like, I knew she said it once before, but like, when did we all agree on that? Like, I don't remember that. Ooh, right down here. Time to dive bomb it. Where are you going? And 3, 2, 1, drop. Actually, I will defeat these because I know they can drop the, Thank you. Yep. Drop those things for the traps. I need those. Alright, come back here. It literally is leading us to the berries, too. Which is not necessarily a great idea. Alright, let Kachina do her work a little bit. Go back to Shilonen. Okay, fine, whatever. Where is it? Up here? Oh, we have to go up this wall side. Got you. Super easy. Break this, get some more for our net. Blast apart.
Let the mountain's veins boil.
Aw, man. And I don't have another net, so we can't just instantly destroy this round. Alright, let's go over here, break some of these. Oh, we totally could have just went up this, but that's fine. Too late. Netted it, and dead. Alrighty, that was the last one. Like I said, very short and simple event. That's why I said it was also kind of boring, because there really wasn't much to it. It was just kind of the same go through, capture, go through, capture, go through, capture event. But it's fun. Jalonin, Traveler, Paimon, you two as well? Well, hello. Yep, once again, another character. Even amongst the Masters of the Nightwind, there are particularly unique young folks. This fellow usually lives alone out in the wild, has a slightly confusing manner of speech, and his behavior falls outside of the bounds of ordinary logic. Meticulous and patient, he has an extraordinary talent in caring for the plants and animals, getting the most out of the related deeds, whether they be farming or raising aphids. Aphids? What do you mean aphids? Like the ones we just captured? Those kind of aphids? Because that's not good. Or Roron? What's wrong? Have you recovered? Thank you for your concern. Granny spent a few days pouring bitter stuff down my throat and forced me to rest, and I'm much better now. Perks of medicine, am I right, guys? Gosh, I hate medicine. That's what they need to do. My money needs to be going towards making medicine taste better, because medicine's awful. Hey, Auroron, are you here to help Jalonin catch aphids? Aphids? Oh, so you were the ones who kidnapped 100% sweetness. Say what now? No wonder extreme sweetness and unusually sweet also disappeared. Can you say that again in my ears this time? What? It was you all along. Are those all the names of aphids? Yep. It makes it easier to tell them apart. I don't actually judge them, after all. They're still amazing, even if they don't produce honeydew. So, these aphids were all raised by you? Well, actually, I don't really do that much that would interfere with their natural behaviors. Okay, gosh, I can't read, apparently. We just happen to live in the same territory. It's a kind of relationship where we just get along with each other. Sorry, I had no idea. But they were contaminated by the abyss, which was affecting the tribe, so we had to take care of that. Yeah, that's right. And we didn't harm them either, just so you know. Really? That's good. Still, no need to worry. It's not a big deal. In fact, I myself came here to deal with that problem. But I must set the record straight. The aphids weren't contaminated by the abyss. They're smart little creatures who choose to eat the abyssal energy. Say what now? They choose to eat it? Exactly. They only eat a little bit at a time. Though that little bit is enough to make their bodies expand, it won't kill them. After a while, they'll fly somewhere far away, then create phlogiston and honey pearls that bind up the contaminants inside. The outer shell of the pearl acts as a barrier against the contamination, and this way they can slowly strip away the abyssal energy from their home. Okay, cool. Apparently clicking the mouse doesn't work. Thank you. You're like, your mouse has to be somewhere so specific on screen for it to work ever. Though the process must be repeated over and over and over, but they're all patient critters. Even if the ants move, it isn't a problem. I have no idea what you're supposed to mean by that, but okay. Oh, so they're protecting their home. First I've heard of it as well. So they know the land is being invaded too. Yes, 100% sweetness and the rest have been fighting hard. They're really great, capable aphids. I guess that's Natlan, the nation of war for you. Though, Auroran, how did you find this place? Oh, that's because I fed them some numberry seeds. They can't digest them, so it doesn't take long for them to excrete them. After the seeds hit the ground, they grow quickly, turning into fruiting bushes. If I follow the bushes, I can find them. Then I gather the honey pearls they produce and take care of them, and then use more numberries to bring them back. Yep. And that would be why those berries were growing nearby. Makes a lot of sense now. But it seems like you guys have already done all that for me, and it didn't harm them in the process. Really, I'm grateful, very grateful to you all. So that's what was going on with the numb berries. Paimon was braining all of her brain juice trying to figure out if there was some kind of plot behind them. Did I cause you any trouble? No, not at all. Don't worry about it. Rest assured that we will return all the Abyss cleaning Aphids back to you, just as they were. That would be just perfect. They're all very important living beings and must be treated well. Well, since the problem's already taken care of, I'll see you all later. Feel free to drop by and visit me next time. I'll take you to see some other good friends of mine. Then I'll be looking forward to it. Until next time. Whew, I never imagined things would turn out to be quite like this. That Auroran sure is a master of surprises. And thank you both. Without the two of you around, this would have been one boring trip. This is for you. It's an uncontaminated phlogiston honey pearl. Don't worry, it's not valuable. Just think of it like a memento. Something to remember these tiny warriors who fight for Natlan by. Sick, we got a collectible from this. Awesome, look at that. Oh no, following items have expired. Oh no, that stinks. Where they at? There it is. Look at it, it's so cute. I like that honey pearl. Alrighty, and let's complete this final one. We can... let's do one battle. I'll do single player matchmaking. Nope, wait, hold on. Do you have to? Man, I think you have to join other people. Ah, man. Players rejected the invitation. Players rejected the invitation. Players rejected the invitation. Sheesh, I love that. Oh, there you go. Took everybody long enough. Jeez. Just every 5 seconds. Player rejected the invitation. Player rejected the invitation. Oh boy. Great, that means they're in my world. I have to kick them out after so we could actually complete the Archon quests. I just want to complete it once just to see like how long it's gonna take. Jeez, Mulani, catching. Who is talking? Reminiscent after triggering pyro-related reaction, our party members gain 100% pyro damage bonus. After pyro-related reaction. Oh. Solve that problem. That makes life real easy. Then 10 seconds to triggering elemental reaction. All parties member crit rate is increased by 40%. All party members deal 75% increased damage for 10 seconds after a bomb hit an opponent. Elemental burst, that character recovers 15 elemental energy and deals 60% increased damage for 10 seconds. I like that one. We're gonna do that. Confirmed.
Penny's adventure team, assemble! Woo!
Is everybody... Oh, I was like, is everybody with me or am I just by myself?
Show me your moves.
I was going to be so upset. I'm like, are you kidding me? Oh, wait, are you supposed to throw these bombs at them? Oh, oh no. They just disappeared. Oh no. I missed. Wait, are they like lock on? They look like they lock on. Oh, we also have like an achievement for like bombs pushed. Definitely need to grab some of these power-ups though. Can you just like, can you bounce them all forward? Don't hit them away. Well, I guess having a level 80 on our team helps because she can just instantly kill all of them. Wait, how did that shark miss? What? I watched that shark just go straight up into the corner and not even go anywhere near the enemies. Which, I mean, okay, I guess. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the bombs are like an insta-kill. Wait, was that it? Oh, no, Oh, hold on. Continue. What's next? Resonance buff selected multiple times, multiple people enhance the effect. Shield boost will appear. Add a shield to be lasts for 10 seconds. Be generated for all nearby characters. All part of stamina consumption. Nah, we'll do the shield boost. So I think our stamina consumption is now decreased by like 30%, which is a tad bit insane, but whatever. Don't get hit, right? I think those are bullets. Yo, Benny, we need to talk. Come on, dude. Okay, gotta collect some coins. There you go. So that's what the stamina consumption was for. Okay, I didn't know what the next challenge was, so I probably would have picked stamina consumption too, actually. Whoopsie. Oh. I love how it was just about to move on. Like, it was just about to tell us, oh, by the way, the next part of the stage is now going to commence. And then we just go, oh, no, darn. We already completed it. You won't die if you just hustle. What the heck? All party members deal 75 increased damage for 10 seconds after bomb hits.
Where did that come from?
Do we want to do increased crit rate or crit damage? After obtaining a boost that appears in the field. We'll do 10 seconds. All party crit rate is increased. Why not?
Silly
So it looks like you get like, what, 120 from each of these? Which, I mean, they don't last very long as your team is decently put together and knows what they're doing. Well, and also it helps that, you know, my team member is level 80 in my level 60 world, so that makes it a bit easier. Oh, is we supposed to, like, knock these bombs away? Can I damage my teammates with that? Like, is that... I would feel really bad if I throw a bomb at my teammates and then they just get blown up. Probably shouldn't touch those bombs from now on. It's a little bit of a worry of mine now. Ow. Yo, who keeps sending the bombs away? That bomb was definitely on top of us. Do not throw the bomb away. And we threw the bomb away. Oops. Okay, do not hit the bombs away. I want them to go there. Oh. Yep, that's why I said. Clear stage within 60 seconds. Jeez Louise. So if you don't clear it within 60 seconds, you immediately lose 10 of these. Alright, fine. Deal damage to the opponent. A shockwave will be unleashed at the opponent's position. Deals true damage. Okay. Actually, somebody else is picking that too. Normal attack against an opponent. A tally will be kept for that character. Tally reaches 6. Clear and the shockwave is unleashed. Actually, let's do characters deal damaged. Triggered every 4 seconds. You know, I'm gonna do the 6 tally one, honestly. Because then we have 2 ways of triggering shockwaves. I love how we both have little dino. That's so cool. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're not gonna live for very long. They're kind of just getting blown up. Okay. Now this one might be a little bit more of a problem. Okay, I say that then. Never mind. I was wrong. I was lying. Oh, gotta watch out. I gotta watch out. I love how we all stop for like 10 seconds just to get out of the way of the attack and then just proceeded to go right back to it. No character deaths. I think we have that. We're all sitting at a pretty good, like, 70% thanks to Bennett. Ow. Gosh, that attack goes so far. You know, this Magu Kenki, though, is pretty strong for being only a level 60 versus level 80 Mulalani.
Off we go.
No, 30. Do we get any, like, bonuses, or is it, like, literally only 30 throughout the whole thing? Let's see. Obtain the most marvelous mystic coins. I'm just that cool. 126. So we got, like, an extra, what, 10? We got an extra 10. And then, like, 6? I mean, cool, I guess. Alright, we're trying to single player. Yeah, gosh, that'll be annoying, because we'll have to do that at least, like, probably 7 times, I'm sure. Alright, well, you at least get a decent amount of Primo Gems for it, though, so... Can't really complain too much. Let's try to get all of our daily commission stuff done, and then we can straight up just focus on the Archon quest. Please do not put me into the Archon quest immediately. Please don't. It is not my intent. Where are they at? Hold on. I'm marking this. Where is it at? Nope. You're not fooling me. You can try, but you're not doing it. We'll go to Fontaine and do it here. It was a good attempt. It was a very good attempt. They almost got me there. A nice try, though. Gotta wake up pretty early anymore to trick me. I'm starting to learn their tricks. Took me a really long time, but I'm slowly learning. Alrighty. And the Adventurers Guild is right here, so this makes my life super fast. I'm not taking that. While I am concerned about why Catherine looks stressed, we're not going to start another quest. This stream is strictly focused on the Archon quests, and then that one mission... What the heck? Hold on. Oh, didn't know we... Forgot about that, actually. Alright. Oh, looks like we can already summon. I'll summon. See, what's going to happen is I'm going to summon for Shallonen thinking I'm not going to get her, and then all of a sudden I am going to get her. Because that's honestly just how things go for me. Like, I don't hate Shallonen, I really don't, but I don't like the kit. The kit is so confusing, and it's not explained very clearly. Even in, like, the trial stages, it makes it a bit confusing. Defeat Magu Kenki without triggering its Oshi no Omoto. Oh, no, Omote. It's Omote, not Omoto. Meeting Zalram series. No strings attached anymore. Defeat a Magu Kenki in co-op mode. You know, what's even funnier is the fact that it actually counted that. Because I really don't think that victory should have counted. Because, I mean, it was literally not even inside of any combat event. It was just straight up this event that you essentially defeat enemies super fast. Just because of how buffed you are. But whatever. I ain't gonna complain. I will say, though, focus experience. We need to turn that on. I wish they would do that with all events. I know during the photo event, at least on my account, I don't think we had a problem here. At least I don't remember it. I have troubles remembering what I had for breakfast yesterday, so that helps anything with why I don't remember anything. But I know during our stream, I don't think we had issues with it, but, oh gosh, what was it? Oh my goodness, what was it? With one of the it was a picture event that we did. It was like the whole, like, revisiting all of the old places we met and some old friends that we've talked to. I know during that event, I had to go on, like, a whole, like, 3-hour quest line because of, unfortunately, like, Linny and Lynette's character story, or I think it's Linny's character story, but Lynette was a decently good part of it, too. I couldn't access it because I had to do their quest first. So I think focus experience should honestly be on everything, because it kind of gets annoying when you don't have it.
I see.
But it's fine.
Thank you so much. The Adventurers Guild has been overwhelmed these days.
Oh, great. That's not a good way to start a quest.
No worries at all. We've always valued the strength of adventurers. Given the current situation, it's vital that we all work together. Since we're facing the same enemies, I'll send you the intel we've collected on the Abyss so far. Then we can take a look at how to coordinate our efforts.
Oh, wow.
All right. Thank you so much.
That is very interesting. They're, like, actively working with the Adventurers Guild. That's so cool.
Ah, you two have come just in time. I've got some good news. The Pyro Archon has finished assembling her forces and stationed them all across Natlan.
Oh, jeez. Hello.
Given how the Abyss has ramped up its activity,
I accidentally just bashed my mic. My bad.
To act only after receiving news of an invasion.
Well, yeah.
So the Pyro Archon suggested that the Scions of the Canopy and the Adventurers Guild focus on collecting and disseminating intel. That way, we can stay informed of everything that's happening across
So
the
what
line.
I'm hearing is they're trying to
Once we receive
attack
word of enemy
first
activity,
instead of getting
we
attacked
can
and
notify
having
the
to
nearest
defend.
camp, and the stationed forces can take immediate action.
That'll lead to a faster response time. Oh, okay. So they are just trying to just defend again, which is weird. I feel like it'd be smarter just to go on the attack finally, but whatever.
Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to focus on gathering information, rather than running around and trying to tackle everything at once. So please also take a chance to relax, you two. You've been working hard these days, and this will be a good opportunity for some well-deserved rest.
So that's the plan. Whew, we can finally stop and take a break.
Oh, I mean, yeah, she says that, but like, really? We're really just gonna stop fighting because the Abyss is being looked at more? Like, come on. I think we all know that we should probably be on the front line right now battling. Yeah, the threat of the Abyss is so far from over. Like, come on. We all know it's...
That? It's not like Paimon just wanted to lay here and do nothing.
Well, you sounded like it.
The movements of the Abyss are always unpredictable. There have also been times when it suddenly became more active in the past. The people here generally see it as something like an acute natural disaster.
What?
Once the disaster is over,
Dear gosh,
everyone will
imagine.
return to their normal lives. We just all hope that day will be sooner rather
Instead
than
of like
later.
tornadoes and tsunamis, having like an
Right.
Abyss attack.
Most people have no idea
Wait.
just how bad the situation has gotten in the Night Kingdom.
Honestly, I don't even know what would be worse. Like, oh gosh, just imagine a... That's even worse. I don't even imagine like the Abyss Order doing anything scary. I just imagine these like 3-foot Abyss mages running at us with wands. And then all of a sudden having a fireball chucked at my head. I'd probably go first. I would probably be dead well before anybody else, because I'd just be like, oh look, a cute little funny Abyss mage, and couldn't stop myself from laughing. And then they take it as a challenge, and then I die, you know, whatever. I hope the day of peace will come soon. Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, hey, Kachina.
Okay.
You feeling better now?
This is something, I guess, something I didn't realize was going to come up so soon, but I'm going to briefly talk about it. I don't want to talk about it too much, because I think there's been well more than enough people talking about the VA strikes, but yeah, right now there is a VA strike going on, and obviously some of the characters in Genshin Impact are a little bit involved, Kachina being one. I think the other two that are part of the Archon quest are Kanish and Awe. So I think it's just these three. And actually, I think Kachina, something happened with the Kachina voice actor. I am not too up to date on all this. I just know that there are strikes going on right now. So it won't really affect the play much. Obviously, it stinks not having them, but obviously they have good reason for not being here. So that's fine. I'll just try to read for most of them, and then it doesn't feel as awkward. So the last one is that the Traveler and Paimon. Hello, hello. Wait, hello, hello. I don't think I would ever hear Kachina say hello, hello, but all right. Yep. Now's really isn't the time to stay at home and recover. Anyway, I wanted to do something to help. I heard that the Pyro Archon is gathering warriors to be stationed in the more remote areas, so I came here to sign up. Don't push yourself too hard, please. Let's not. And I'll do my best, and I'll also make sure to stay out of your way. The last thing I want to do is add to your work. Oh, by the way, Shalona told me that she was ordered to forge you an ancient name. I forgot about that. I think the Pyro Archon talked about it, but I didn't know it was actually gonna happen. Cool. She said that she's all set and we can head over whenever we're ready.
Wow. So we'll finally get to meet Shilonen, the legendary
Shilonen.
forger of ancient names. Paimon still can't believe anyone could forge those things.
So Shilonen, I think, right? Probably. Shilonen is a true master. Not only can she forge ancient names, but also all sorts of new and fun things. She always got a pile of commissions on her plate, so you usually have to wait a while before she finishes something. In this case, though, she's completely cleared a schedule just to work with you. She wants to give your name her full attention. Well, then we should probably thank her when we meet. Really, though, dear gosh. Imagine being constantly busy with stuff and then having to see one commission and putting that above everybody else. Whew. We must be some sort of famous people or something. Oh. Wait. We are famous. My bad. Well, I've already signed up as a warrior, so all I have to do now is wait for my assignment. If it's okay, maybe we can go see Jalonen together. She wouldn't turn me away, right? I mean, I hope she wouldn't.
Hey, have some confidence in yourself, Kachina. After all, you're already a victor of the Night Warden Wars.
Everyone's so proud of you, and you're the future of your tribe. True. I don't know why she would want to meet her, considering I'm sure she already had to meet her before. Or no, maybe before the Wyab gave her ancient name. I think that's how it works. And then I think new ancient names come from the people around, Jalonen, the ones who actually forged the names. I don't know why Kachina said but on second thought, maybe I'll just find a hole in the ground to jump into and hide for a while. Why? Kachina, why? Was it because we embarrassed you? I'm sorry? I didn't mean to. Go to the Children of Echoes. Well, I mean, considering Jalonen's supposed to be in the Children of Echoes, I think it makes sense that we should go to the Children of Echoes. Reasonable reasoning, right? What's even worse? I hate the fact that I use it like that. Reasonable reasoning. And I'm not even quite sure how to change that out so it doesn't sound like that. Oh, is this our house? Oh, nice. We gotta get the full character model. Gotta make sure to look at it close up. Jalonen, I brought the people who needs an ancient name. She's super amazing, and I've already learned tons of stuff from her. I can vouch that she's really worthy of a hero's name.
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you Outlanders?
Honestly, that's a valid response. I didn't even think about the fact that normally nobody from outside of Natlan gets an ancient name. So I'm sure she's probably like, what the heck is going on here?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Natland not too long ago.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders.
Huh? You're saying the Pyro Archon didn't tell you?
The only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged herself to the plan, but we need to forge an ancient name to ensure she'd be able to return safe and sound. And she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I thought she was just commenting on my skills. But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now.
Are you upset?
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. I just need a moment to process things.
I know. It's hard to process the amount of greatness in us.
They're always difficult to fulfill, and we used to argue a lot.
Jeez
Honestly,
Louise.
It's probably for the better that she didn't bring this up at the time.
I love how
Anyway,
she can just
I
casually
can't
argue with the
her if she
Archon.
isn't here, and it'd be pointless to take my anger out on someone else. But
I can feel
just
like you're about
because
to get
I
angry.
Understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset. After all, she must have known that forging an ancient name for an Outlander is an impossible task.
It's
'Kay.
impossible?
Can you explain why?
As you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's spirit and glory, which grows even richer and heavier as generations of successors inherit it. We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name.
We have quite a few heroic deeds, to be truthfully honest. Hold on. Yeah, I saw countless feats recorded in their adventurer handbook. It felt like they could do anything.
But they were all performed outside of Natlan, correct?
Oh. Well.
Yeah, that's right.
I say, I love how the Traveler realized,
Then those
right.
deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in Natlan, as an Outlander, your actions still wouldn't have been recorded by our lands.
Oh, so it's like
Only
a whole
memories and
cycle. You
experiences
literally
that have
can't
been
be
acknowledged
recorded.
by the Wyab can be used as a basis for an ancient name. Even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air, you know. That's just how it is.
Seems the Wyatt don't want just anyone to get a name, huh?
Well, you have to
But
wonder
Wicca,
if the
of
Y
all
maybe has
people,
stuff
should know
from
better than
us.
anyone, yet she's still entrusted the task of forging the ancient name to me.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked to do the impossible.
And yet, here we are. My bad. Ooh, why do I feel like this has happened before? I think last time, Shlonen just ended up running dozens of laps around the hills nearby. Why? Why? Well, you just got so mad that you're like, you know what? Around the mountain we go.
Ugh,
I'm like, what?
Don't remind me. Let's just focus on how we can pull this off. How to achieve the impossible.
Nothing's impossible until you say it's impossible.
Are you willing to accept the task?
Well,
Yeah, say the cheesy
what else
line.
can I
We
do?
all know.
What's happened is already done, and it's not like I can outright defy the order of my Archon.
Yet you'll
If she
argue
gave
with
me
her
this
about it,
order,
right?
Then she believes the ancient name is an indispensable part of her plan, and that I'll be able to find a way to make it happen. In other
It's
words,
true.
the order is an affirmation of my abilities.
Whoa.
Dang it.
Not only had she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver linings?
Maybe that's just how much she and the Archon trust each other. Gosh, you'd have to trust her. Well, also trust her to not, I don't know, blast you to oblivion every time you try to argue with her. That's a pretty big part of it, I think. Yeah, let's see if we can find some special way to pull this off. If we really can't make it work, I'm sure we can still go back and talk to the Pyro Archon, right?
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the traveler's existence and record her heroic deeds.
On some level, I feel like that hurts. Like, jeez Louise. We have to figure out a way for the Wyab to just acknowledge that you exist. Great, as if other people don't acknowledge my existence, now I have a literal, essentially, god not acknowledging me. Awesome.
We heard
Cool.
the voice of a Wyatt when we were in the Night Kingdom before. We even had a whole conversation with her.
I don't know if that counts.
If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure something out together.
Oh, great god of Natlin. Can you, like, acknowledge my existence, please? Like, how do you start a conversation like that? I don't think anybody
Every tribe
does.
has their own Wyab. How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best one for us to talk to?
It's
Plus,
also true.
considering the unprecedented nature of this situation, I have a feeling that the acknowledgement of one Wyab alone would probably not be enough.
Would we need to gain the acknowledgement of all 6 Wyab?
I don't know. That requires a level of knowledge that I do not possess. We need
Oh,
to
boy.
find a consultant who's an expert on all things Night Kingdom and Wyab. The first person who comes to mind is Seat Lolly at the Masters of the Nightwind. The one we call Granny Eats Talit.
Oh, we've heard that name before. We used her spirit speaker stone to find
Oh.
Kachina's ancient name.
So we're finally gonna find out who made that
Person
stone.
who
Good to
creates
know.
something like that must be pretty impressive. I'm unsure she'd be able to help.
I was wondering if we were ever gonna meet him. It was so
Still, she's
confusing
older
just
now and quite
bringing up a
eccentric.
name.
It's hard to even book a meeting with her, given that she's constantly holed up in a room and doesn't like to be disturbed.
Can't we just
I've
break down the
heard
door?
that to get her help, you have to be extremely patient with her and know how to keep her spirit up.
I hate to break it to you, but
She probably won't be very... We broke the spirit speaker stone. Oh, we broke the spirit speaker stone, which was probably her gigantic brain idea baby. Oh no. We're never getting that meeting. That is so not happening.
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you before? And you even managed to save Kachina.
About that.
yeah, at the cost of her spirit speaker stone being split into 2.
Yeah, even Conchita doesn't understand. Oh no.
Great going, Moeka. We're already off to a rocky start here.
Great.
In that case, I guess your only option is to try to emphasize that this is an important order from the Pyro Archon. Hopefully, Seat Lolly would still want to show respect to the Archon. I'll also write you a
Hopefully.
letter on your behalf. If you can find someone to deliver it and mention some good things about you, then that should help too.
Gosh, I hope. Oh, let's ask Kanish to deliver the letter. He understands the whole situation and is already a familiar face to her.
Paimon sure hopes a Hal won't interrupt when he's talking, though.
That's also a fair point.
All right, Kanish is a seasoned negotiator. I trust that he'll know the best things to say.
Please, Kanish. Please, Kanish. Great. I'll go contact him right away.
Please just give me a moment to write the letter, and we can meet up near the Statue of the Seven later.
Hold on.
Good. We'll take a stroll in the meantime.
Like, I understand that everybody's talking, but my stroll through the neighborhood is probably just listening to this music. Like I said, this needs to go in my Spotify playlist, or this, like, feeling of absolutely loving the music will never go away. Oh, and now we're gone. Man, I miss the music. Kanish makes his way over after some time. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Kanish is also... I literally said this, and I somehow still forget it. We meet again. Kachina told me everything. I'll deliver the message to the Masters of the Nightwind and convince Sitali to give you a chance. I'll also take this chance to explain what happened to the Spear Speaker Stone and offers her an apology in person.
Yeah, I'm sorry to put this on you, Kanish. It's just that you're probably the only person who knows how to deal with her.
It's alright. We're all working for the sake of the Pyro Archon's plan, after all. Everyone here understands how dire the situation has become.
Oh, wait, so Kachina and the Traveler also know about the plan?
You also know about the plan? Who doesn't know about the plan? It seems like everybody knew about the plan except Kanish and me. Like, what? Or not Kanish, Kachina and me. There you go. Because we all saw a hero of the past rematerialize right before our eyes. And the Mualani said that a ton of knowledge and memories suddenly flooded her brain. The Pyro Archon explained everything when we came back from the Night Kingdom, including the reason behind the appearance of the hero, as well as the current state of the Night Kingdom.
Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one of 4 that have already been acknowledged.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that actually. Wait,
Well,
I forgot she
then I
actually
suppose
mentioned that.
There's no need to keep any secrets between us.
Oops.
Having companions walk by your side is perhaps the best solace when facing such a bleak reality.
Yeah, I forgot that she did actually mention Shilonen. My bad. I have another piece of intel to share. We've pretty much identified the person who rescued the Capitan in the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. His name is Auroran, and he also hails from the Masters of the Nightwind. However, he spends most of his life living out in the wilderness by himself, away from the rest of the tribe. That's why his disappearance went unnoticed. By the time Sitali... Gosh, I feel like I keep saying that name wrong. Finally realized that he was gone, no one had heard from him for quite a while.
Seat Lolly knows him too?
Seat Lolly. There we go. It's like sit and lolly, but it's C. Lolly. Yeah, I hate that. Ugh. I hate them. It struggles. It's such a struggle for me. That's right. Auroran was an orphan raised by the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind and many other kind-hearted people in his tribe. Still, he's had something of an odd reputation his whole life. Odd, huh?
Given how the Masters of the Nightwind love to babble about dreams and revelations, they're already a pretty strange bunch to most.
So wait, if he's like the odd duck of the odd ducks, how is... Oh, gosh. That is scary.
I've never met Auroran, but if they consider him the odd one, he's got to be pretty far out there.
Yo, can I say anything and have it be my original idea? Like, the amount of times that I've said something and then immediately it gets said by another character is insane. That's right. So in that sense, Auroran and Sitali actually have quite a bit in common. Nice. Thanks, Kanish. Which is why they get along pretty well. You're telling... Oh my gosh. You know, a lot of this makes sense now. Thanks. So they're all odd ducks.
Makes sense. But Paimon wonders how Seat Lolly could be the first one to notice Auroran's disappearance if she spends the whole day in her room.
Maybe he also spends all day in her room? I don't know. As of now, we still haven't been able to confirm whether Auroran joined the Fatui voluntarily or if he was coerced. Seat Lolly is probably eager to prove that Auroran hasn't betrayed his people. I plan to use this as leverage when I go to talk with her. Kanish, you are scary. A very scary dude.
Huh, so if I'm following, you mean we'll help her investigate Auroran and the captain's whereabouts?
Apparently. Yes, If you're all on board with the idea, then it becomes a mutually beneficial collaboration, rather than just a one-sided request. Even though I don't think Silali is the type of person to turn down an order from the Pyro Archon, working together with us will help her focus and not get distracted by the horrible Roran situation. Good idea. That way we can get 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah. Plus, we kind of owe her one anyway to make up for breaking the spirit speakers down.
Real.
Ah, this is a pretty well thought out plan. As expected of Mollypo Kaniche.
Turnfire, but yeah, so the Turnfire Kaniche.
Then, yeah, I'll leave my letter to you. Let's hope Seat Lolly can meet at the stadium in 2 days.
Sure, I'll head out right away. Take care out there, Kaniche. I'll be heading back as well. There are still a few things I need to pack.
Okay, then let's part ways for now. I'll see you in a couple of days.
Wait till the morning of the day after tomorrow. They can never just say 2 days or something like that. The morning of the day after tomorrow. Look, the day after tomorrow. It says right there. Awesome. Jeez Louise. Well, we get to see her and wait. And I did say, oh gosh, I completely forgot. Earlier when I was talking about evacuating, we go back to, go to a house far away. The people that we were staying with actually had a, because I was talking with the, I think it was her husband, I believe. I don't know how to exactly describe it. Yeah, essentially it's her husband. And we were talking about, you know, how the fact that obviously I am a gamer, I play on PC. I think this has been apparent for a little bit.
Oh, it's time to meet up with Shilonen. Let's ask her how things have been going.
I'll wait a little bit while I explain this, but yeah, I was essentially talking with him, and he said that he bought a PC from a, I mean, from the lack of better words, a very old man. And after he passed away, he gave away his, or not gave away, he sold off his PC from his family because his family was selling it off. And obviously I said, oh, you know, I'd love to look at it or whatever. And so he brought it in, showed me a little bit. And for lack of better words, even though the PC is 10 years old, I think that PC could probably outperform my PC. This dude, seriously, like, so it looks like a new current gaming PC. It looks like the one I have. Obviously, I don't really have pictures of mine. I don't normally take a ton of pictures of mine. So, like, it looks like mine. It has, like, the window into the side. But the window is literally... The window is, first of all, cut out of the computer. I'm actually going to pause this so then I'll go through it. The window is actually cut out the side. So, like, normally how PCs are made out of, like, metal plating or whatever, he cut into the metal, cut out a hole, and then put plastic, like, a plastic screen over it so you could see into the PC. He has a bunch of literally taped lights. Not like the, you know, the lights where you, like, kind of peel off the back and you put them on. It looks like he straight up just taped them onto everything and then just left them there. He has a DVD player inside of a computer that looks like it's a modern gaming PC. Like, I think he also had a disc burner, which I'm not quite sure how that disc burner works. I still haven't even gotten the PC to turn on yet. I need to plug it up into my PC monitor so I can actually see if it works. But like, he also has so much more RAM than me. This dude literally plugged in his RAM and then proceeded to put a fan straight on top of the RAM sticks so it doesn't overheat. He has like 30 fans in his PC because it's gonna overheat if he doesn't. And mind you, all of this is 10 years old, so his like graphics card and stuff is just like atrociously old. But because they said that it was like 10 years old, if you look at the date that the graphics card and everything released, it is literally 10 years old. So at the time that he sold his PC, or the time his family sold the PC and essentially got everything together, he literally had the top of the line equipment. So if I could go through and figure out how to like transfer stuff out, I could probably put in my own parts and make it more updated and probably have a better PC. That or just keep it and run it as like a second PC and have like increased processing power, which I think there's a way to do that. I just don't know how to do it. Long story short, I have a new PC that I get to play around with, and if I can figure out how to crack the code and like how to essentially break into it because they don't have the password and nobody knows the password for it. Once I figure out how to break into the PC, I actually can essentially set some things up and see if I can actually get it to work. So yeah, that'll be fun. I'm actually kind of excited for it because it looks super cool. It needs a little bit of polishing. I also got a ton of PC parts from it too, so like a bunch of cords and fans and all sorts of craziness. They're all sitting on my floor. I still have not touched them. I want to, but
How's everything going?
I just haven't gotten around to getting a monitor set up for it. But I'm ready. I'm excited. It'll be really fun.
Traveler and Paimon.
It'll also be my first time actually playing around with a PC that I'm not worried about breaking.
Lolly did not reply to our request, although I suppose I'm not too surprised.
Of course she didn't.
Huh? You mean she didn't even bother to give Kanichi a response? Guess she really does have quite the ego then.
We did break her stone.
She can be also quite eccentric, though she's one of the most gifted people around. Even the Masters of the Nightwind often struggle to work with her. My guess is that she probably has other reasons for not deigning us with a response.
Oh
But
boy.
let's go to the stadium and see if we can meet her there. If we do get a chance to talk to her in person, we can still try to work something out.
Wait, is she just
True. Let's go.
is she just normally at the stadium? Like, is that what her room is, or? Oh wait, are we saying that she didn't even respond to Kanish, but maybe she'll just show up anyways? I mean, I guess. I don't know if she'll show up, but I mean, it's a nice thing to think about. Would be cool. You arrive at the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. As expected, Lolly is not there. Yeah, that
Paimon
figures.
doesn't see anybody. Seems she's just not gonna show up, huh?
Really? That's a surprise. Wonder why.
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but she's under no obligation to help.
I mean, we could get the
That might
Pyro
be
Archon
true,
involved.
But this is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right? Shouldn't the subject always answer the call of their Archon?
Apparently not in this nation.
A subject? Well, if you ask me, I'd say we're all more like friends with the Archon.
See, that's what I've been feeling, and I'm glad someone
Yes,
finally said
Marika
it.
is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of tall barrier between us and her.
Yeah, she definitely didn't
The
try
only
to put
thing
one
is
up.
that she often has very high expectations of us.
This is like one of the more responsible Archons that I've seen so far. What the heck? Like, don't get me wrong, other Archons do stuff for their nations, but like, not only is this Archon more... How do I describe her? She's very down to earth. She's very relatable to her people. She actually gets involved with them and knows them all personally, or at least most of them personally, probably. And at the same time, she's willing to defend her nation with like her utmost ability. It's just... what? Oh my gosh, so what? Like, in Mondstadt we had Venti. I don't even need to talk about Venti. Like, yeah, he did a little bit, but he was not defending them very hard. Leeway literally... Rex Lapis essentially made a trade to sell his Gnosis on his nation. Do we really need to mention Inazuma? Do we really need to mention Inazuma? I don't think we need to mention A. Sumeru, we had... And I can't really blame Nahida, but let's be honest here, Nahida was essentially getting kidnapped, so Nahida didn't do much for her nation. Not really her fault, so I guess I can't blame her there, but still. The only one that I could see actually really being able to do something for their nation is maybe Farina. But even then, she didn't have the power to do it, which also, once again, isn't her fault. She was kind of told as a human to simply say she was an Archon, which I don't think that's quite fair to her, but like I said, like it feels like not only is this Archon powerful, but she's down to earth and she respects people even with her power. I like it. I like it a ton. That's why I think I like the Archon so much here.
Huh.
And she didn't
So
try to
even
throw
though
us in
she's super
jail.
Powerful, it sounds like she's
Just
actually
saying.
pretty down to earth and easy to get along with. Unlike that old hag Granny Eatstily, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous?
Okay. You know, I'm getting to the point where I'm going to start getting upset. Because not only have they stolen my lines about 50 times... It's fine. Literally had this whole discussion and Paimon immediately steals everything I just say.
You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal, but she didn't even bother to reply to our letter. Seriously, if she didn't want to come, she could at least let us know.
Paimon,
That's what aging does to you. Paimon never wants to get old.
Paimon, you need to shut up.
Oh, really?
Oh!
So, that's how you see me?
Uh-oh.
Who's there? Who's talking
That was a dumb decision. Good job,
Oh,
Paimon.
don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on, relax. I'm sure my bark's worse than my bite.
Ooh.
See, Lolly.
Good job, Paimon. Way to backtalker, bad talk mouther, right in front of her.
Wait, your seat, Lolly? Your Granny Eatsley?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, she looks a bit
Granny
young.
Eatsley, but emphasis on Eatsley, not Granny. You
Why do
must
they
know
call
this
you
trope from
Granny,
light
then?
Novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door who turns out to be a seasoned veteran. The wise sage who looks like a little kid.
Wait, so how old are you
Wipe that look
then?
off your face. You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age?
No, not really.
Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either. See? I'm barely wearing any makeup.
So you are old. Like, that's what I got out of your talk there. You definitely don't look it, but okay.
Don't forget to mention, she's called Granny, but she's actually pretty young.
And you were complaining about the Pyro Archon leaving things out. Hey, that's a good point. What's up with that?
It was an honest mistake. I guess we've just gotten used to it.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sorry. So, how old are you actually?
What?
You don't ask
How
people
dare
that.
you? Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her age?
I even know that. What are you doing? I made the joke earlier about asking that question, but I would never actually do it. Paimon has gotten way more guts than I think I ever do.
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you. It's just that your case seems really unique.
Unique.
Oh, Paimon just wanted
That's
to
the only thing we could say?
apologize, But now she's putting more and more of her foot in her mouth.
Yeah.
Really, Paimon
Yes,
just
you
got all
are.
mad since we thought, well, you were gonna leave us out to dry.
Yeah.
It was my idea to invite you here, Seat Lolly. So if you're upset, you can just take it out on me.
What do you mean take it out? Like, is she gonna, like,
All right.
beat us up?
I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. There's really no need to take all this so seriously. If anything, I'm gonna feel awkward if we keep this going. I received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need to draft a reply that simply said, "Understood." Besides, just showing up is the most important part. No?
I mean, I
But,
guess.
Of course. It's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. It certainly was a bit awkward to see that everyone else had arrived before me. At first, I
Well, you
was thinking
coulda
of
tried to come
quietly
early.
sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology. Only to hear you all talking smack about me. Anyway,
Dang, that's
that's
rough.
the whole story.
I kind of feel bad now.
Honestly, it's not like I owed you an explanation anyway.
Are you not honest with your emotion? Because that's about how it feels.
What's with that expression? Was she feeling embarrassed just now?
Are we, like, using telepathy to talk to each other? Is she waiting for us to carry the conversation? Everything she's saying sounds like a joke, but I'm not sure if I should laugh. Would it be rude to laugh? Or even more rude not to laugh? That is a good question, actually.
When the Masters of the Night Wind say they struggle dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual. She seems to be pretty awkward herself. Everything she does and says seems a little forced.
I love how all of us are full on just, like, in our heads, like, how do we respond?
Anyway, Shilonen, I heard that you require my help in crafting an ancient name.
Correct. The situation isn't like anything we've handled before. Let me explain.
Oh boy. Shilonen explains the Pyro Archon's request, as well as the difficulties she's encountered.
I see. So Mawika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an Outlander. Well, that would be a first. And you've also heard all about Auroron. I must say, he's always been a good kid. I can't see him joining the Fatui of his own volition. He must have been coerced somehow.
We'll know once we find him.
Yeah, that's what we came here to ask you. We'll help bring Auroron back if you help us solve the problems of forging the ancient name. What do you think?
Say yes, say yes, say yes, say yes, please.
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me take a good look at you.
What? I feel threatened? I'm not quite sure how to respond to this. Are you, like, reading my inner thoughts? I would not read my inner thoughts.
Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold. Baleful thunder and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts. Yet, again and again, you've braved them to find new worlds. A
Perks of having
weary
a
yet
straw.
free soul.
Immediately makes
Even the
sound
most
awesome.
verdant leaf in the forest will pray for your happiness and safe passage.
Yeah, no, the text box about explains it. Like, what are you literally saying? What?
Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart of a sincere hero, along with the conviction to lift a torch above your head and walk headlong into the night.
As if I haven't done that before, but yes.
Don't move. There's something here.
Uh-oh.
What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the traveler gonna be okay?
I'm not dying. Calm down.
Ah, shoo!
What?
That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body. No need to worry. I've just cleared out the last of them.
Is that normal?
Isn't that kinda like having part of a ghost come back with you?
Yeah, like, is that
It's
a
nothing
problem?
as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind, and generally worsen your mood.
That's it.
In that case, better to get rid of them.
I feel like this has important lore implications, but we'll just continue on with this for now, I guess. Like, it felt so unnecessary, but also necessary at the same time.
It was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back, I'll take you to see the Lord of the Night.
Easy enough.
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to talk to the Wyab of the tribes?
Something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. Only the Lord of the Night can decide whether we can grant an ancient name to one who does not hail from our lands. The Lord of the
So
Night
the Lord of the
an
Night is, like,
ancient
above all the
entity that
Wyabs?
rules over the entire Night Kingdom, constantly borrowing the power of the sacred flame to combat corrosion from the abyss.
Oh, so he's like the god of the
you're
gods. So
basically
great.
saying it's even more powerful than the Wyab of the tribes. Well, that sort of makes sense, being the lord of the entire Night Kingdom and all.
Oh boy.
Not exactly. It's not so much that one's more powerful than the other. But never mind. That's not important. It would take too much time to explain.
Fair enough.
Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. The Lord of the Night is currently in a deep slumber, and we can only communicate with its consciousness while in a trance. In other words, in a dream.
Oh, look,
But
Penacony.
I will need to
mean,
prepare a few more things
oh
if
no.
we are to hold a ceremony to achieve the state of the trance. I'll make a list. Can any of you get everything for me?
what's up with all these
I can go.
games all of a
It'll
sudden
probably
going into,
be a
like, the
long
dream
list,
state?
So
What's
better
up with
leave
that?
it to someone who knows all the local vendors.
Sounds good. Then we'll go with St. Lolly to track down Auroron.
Phew, the Fatui are nothing to scoff at, so please, be careful during your investigation. If you need any help, just come find me.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll be sure to play it safe.
Not like we can't beat him anyways, but, you know, whatever.
All right, now it's time for us to catch that brat and bring him back. I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided to swing by Auroron's place to look for clues. He has always lived alone, and I found a broken jar in his house. There was also something off about his phlogiston aphids. Which I
Aphids.
assume
That's
is
how you
because their
say
keeper
it.
has been gone for quite some time.
There you go. It's aphids,
And
not apids.
Interestingly enough,
That
I saw
sounds
some
more
slash marks
actually
in the house
makes more
that
sense.
did
Whatever.
not match any of our local weapons. My guess is they were left by Snezhnayan arms.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sounds like the Fatui broke into his house and took him hostage.
But why would they take him hostage?
But why would they kidnap a kid who just
Oh my
spends his
gosh,
days
bro.
living in the country and raising aphids? He's only in his 20s. What would they want with him?
He's only in his 20s?
That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent, of course. Since he's the only one who was kidnapped out of everyone in Natlan, he must have done something to attract their attention.
This dude's over here living on his own and raising his own animals,
we'll get to the
and I'm
bottom
over
of this
here.
once we manage to get him back here.
Gosh, I'm not even doing anything. I can't even say what I'm doing.
I'm truly sorry to put you two through all this trouble with me. But please help me get him back.
Of course, Auroran is doing stuff with his life. Dang it.
All right, then let's start by heading to where Auroran was seen last.
And that was where? Where are we going? To where the smoke drifts. Where is it at? Oh my goodness. It looks just a bridge. Awesome. Alrighty. To the bridge we go. Activate. Oh yeah, I forgot these are actually things you can activate. I just always see them, and I guess my brain never actually comprehends the fact that you can actually activate them and get stuff from them. I guess that's on me. Whatever. Alright, give me this flower. Or the grain fruit? That thing. I can activate this one? Yep, activate this too. Try to activate all of them. Uh-oh. We drown here. Yeah, we drown here. Gosh dang it. I fall down to not even like a couple inches of water and I just drown. Man, I just can't win. Thank you, bridge, for being not intact.
This is the spot.
So he just disappeared
An eyewitness claimed
on
to
a
have
bridge.
seen Auroran speaking to some Fatui soldiers here.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroran really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with the Fatui. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him. Or perhaps trying to extract information.
That or he didn't know any better and was just trying to help.
I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and helpless like this.
And could you tell us a little bit more about him?
Auroran? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant. And the people of the tribe took him in. You could say that everyone had a hand in raising him.
That's awesome. I like that.
He learned a lot from us. And once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids, living off of what he harvests from the garden. He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place.
Oh. I say, are we really trying to say this dude did something with a Fatui? If that's all there is to him, then he really doesn't sound like a bad person. Yeah, really? Is she gonna? No, okay, I have to actually click it again.
Oh well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once we find him.
Oh, well, yeah, that is how that works.
He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. We can use that substance to track his movements.
Oh, easy. Let's do it.
Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh? What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
Are we gonna have to like train our eyes?
I forgot your eyes don't naturally perceive such things. Here, give me your hand.
I love how both of us are gonna probably be able to see it. What? You just have the power to transfer that?
Huh? How about now?
I still don't. Never mind. I can see the trail now. Oh, yeah. That's actually a really cool effect. I like that. I can see the trail now. Can Paimon not?
Whoa, Paimon can see it now too!
Oh, no.
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you. For a short while, you'll be able to see the phlogiston too.
Wow, you can even share your senses with us? First time Paimon's heard anything like that.
That is very interesting.
It
What the heck?
requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems the Traveler's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's.
Dang. Paimon
When
looks
I
so
held your
upset
hand
about
just
that.
now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted.
Yeah, that's a first.
Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down Auroron. Good luck, you two.
It always just seems like it happens like that.
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
Normal people can't use phlogiston. Me literally just starting to use it.
What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any other old hag who's as fluent in the language of the youth as me?
Don't start using youth slang. Please
Is
don't.
my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns, but given the looks on their faces just now,
Please don't start
or
using more
perhaps
current
I'm
language.
Still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right? Ugh, don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old-fashioned.
We can hear her, can't we? Oh, she's sharing her senses. We can hear her, can't we? I think I just heard a voice. Wait, but it wasn't with my ears. Was it all in my mind? No. See, Lolly. Oh my gosh. How does she not know?
Was that Seat Lolly's voice?
Then she doesn't even know. She literally doesn't even know. Paimon, we take this to our graves. Seems Paimon heard the same voice, but she also looks like she understood what's going on. Let me think. It must be a side effect of the spell she casts. Oops. I love how she didn't realize that. Has she ever... I wonder if she's ever used this spell before.
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Some things are best done with the help of friends.
Aww. So now we can hear her thoughts through telepathy? Oh, this is amazing. Something like this could only happen with Lolly.
Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident.
Oh my gosh.
Looks like our work will go smoothly.
Stop. Oh my gosh, you're embarrassing me. Oh my goodness. You bet. Just leave it to us. Oh, Lolly. No. Why would you do this to yourself? Oh no. Hold on, I'm gonna... Real fast, while we're right here. I'm gonna go up here and grab this teleport waypoint. Then I don't ever have to do it again. Alright, Gachina, you know what to do. We're gonna start climbing and you're gonna climb the rest. Probably, what, 3, 2, 1.
Right here.
No, what? Wait, can we not? I didn't think we needed Phlogiston to actually go up the wall. Okay, that's good to know. I thought if you wanted to climb up a wall with Kachina, you can just do it without stamina.
Right here.
Nope, I guess you still need stamina. I think you just go higher with the stamina. Which, okay, I guess. Kind of stinks. I wish you didn't have to use stamina, then you could climb up higher areas. The campsite. What campsite?
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there.
There's like 2 boxes.
Let's go take a look.
What do you mean campsite? There's like 2 boxes and a bonfire.
Yeah, judging by Paimon's experience as a guide, it definitely looks like people set up camp here.
Paimon, thank you
wait.
so much.
The
I really needed
phlogiston
to
here
know.
is a bit odd. Let me see.
Uh-oh.
Paimon sees a small shape here. Could it be some sort of symbol?
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. So Auroron was indeed being threatened.
Uh-oh.
We've got to find him. Fast.
That's for sure.
Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, he was probably under the Fatui's watch.
Well,
If
yeah,
anyone
they were
says,
trying to kidnap
we
him.
can just charge in and fight them to the death. But
Calm down, Sea Lolly.
what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him caught in the crossfire. No, I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah,
How annoying.
because Auroran's everybody's
No,
kid,
I've got to
basically.
stay calm and keep my composure.
She just said, you know, my darling grandson so clearly. I was like, hold on, what? But yeah, you just embarrassed yourself for like a 5th time. Like, at this point, I almost feel bad, and I kind of want to tell Sea Lolly that we can hear her. But then I almost feel like we might also get our butts handed to us. So I'm not quite sure what to do here. I don't want this to continue, but I can't do anything else.
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up.
What do you
I can
mean by
also
that?
smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro, electro, and some other elements as well.
It's probably the
And each
Fatui.
told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things than us.
Are you proud of the compliment we gave you?
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me.
The
There are
immediate
signs
like
of a struggle
eyes, like,
here.
are you kidding me?
Judging from what's left on the scene, there must have been a fight. But after that, the factions seem to have gone their separate ways. Both the phlogiston and the elemental traces in the air support that.
Oh, so Auroran ran then.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Auroran wanted to leave another distress signal, but was caught by the Fatui?
It could be, actually. Sea Lolly looks pretty worried. Should we comfort her? Like, let her know that we're gonna find him? Indeed, judging by the distress signal from before, Auroran was being held by the Fatui. So, given the difference in numbers, he probably wouldn't have been able to overpower them.
Given there are 2 signals leading from here, we should split up as well.
Understood. Are you gonna follow
I'll take
Auroran's,
this direction
or...?
and leave the other one to you. Let's meet up again later.
Yeah, I'm fairly confident the Phlogiston was going to the left, so we're definitely following the Fatui.
Auroran, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well.
I love how we just watch her
You
walk away
brat.
like, oh gosh.
And off she goes. Traveler, did you hear all of that as well?
Yep.
Once Seat Lolly left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response.
So the telepathy doesn't go both ways?
So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we were thinking in our heads.
I don't think Sea Lolly noticed anything.
She did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. Huh, maybe we're a special case and can hear her thoughts as a side effect.
Or maybe other people
If
just...
you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world.
Maybe she's just
Quite a
like
different
everybody...
picture
Alright,
from
hold on.
Paimon's
I'll
first
wait.
impression of her.
Maybe everybody else is just like us, and when she started talking about her, like, talking like that, everyone just kind of went, yeah, let's not embarrass her. That's probably why everyone's like, oh, we don't know how to deal with her, because it's like, she says one thing, but then everybody hears her think another. Like, I feel that too. How are you supposed to deal with someone like that?
See if we can find anything up ahead.
Yeah. Activate this. Where's the camp? Oh wait, we're following the Phlogiston trail. At least it looks like it. There are traces of Phlogiston here, but...
Did you find something?
I found some traces of Phlogiston, but the trail completely ends here.
Huh. So we can't tell where Auroran might have gone from here. That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make anything of these footprints either.
Ah,
But
great.
he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right? We know he wasn't alone. He had all those Fatui with him.
Paimon's right. This is extremely strange. And also...
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth.
What the heck? How is he speaking inside of our head? Huh? Whose voice was that just now? Uh-oh. Was that Auroran? Does he have the power to just knock us out and put us into a dream state? What the heck is this? What in the world? What did he just do? The Night Kingdom? How did I get here?
I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you.
Yeah, well, knocking me out with your thoughts isn't a good way to start
I
a
apologize
conversation.
that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment.
Yeah, obviously you're
Given your combat
dangerous.
proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the masters of the Night Wind.
Oh, so he just transported me here.
Hello,
It makes it
traveler.
easier for him.
I'm Auroran, the one you've been searching for.
But what does this mean? Have you escaped the Fatui's custody?
Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie, like a false omen in the lingering smoke. My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible
Oh,
way for
no.
us to set up a meeting.
It is the cat. Yeah, I actually thought this. I saw the boots, and unfortunately, I knew exactly who it was. Gosh dang it! It goes to show you how well I can either tell what's about to happen, and at the same time, seeing characters' boots immediately tell me who they are.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Ah, that's
Be
great.
careful with this traveler. Her soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to her.
It was I who tasked Auroran with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom.
Yeah, you know, I'm not necessarily appreciative of being brought here on, essentially forcefully. So what the heck do you want, dude? You better start
I've heard
talking.
much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues.
Which
Given the
ones?
present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you, in person.
Oh, really? Request, huh? Kidnapping
I will
wasn't
use
enough,
the
apparently.
opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan.
Well, you Fatui people
If you
don't
would like to
necessarily
hear
give me
our
a good,
intel, then
good idea
find
to
us to the
trust you
east of
either.
the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
Yeah, awfully
You will
convenient
see
you have to
me
do this to
again
me
once you
to
return
actually get to a
reality.
conversation.
No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
The second you wake me up, you're gonna be lucky if I don't start beating you up. Once again, I don't appreciate being knocked out on my own.
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed and stopped responding.
No, I'm fine. Was my soul forcibly removed from my body just now? That would explain why I couldn't hear Paimon at all.
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground? Are you okay?
See, Lolly! She froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom?
Oh.
Do you have any itches or pain anywhere?
So that's why they're important, because now all of a sudden she thinks that it's them. Ah, great. And I'm fine, just a little lightheaded.
Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
Oh, calm down. I'm perfectly fine. If they were being truthful, then they must have reasonable motivations for what they did. But how should I trust them? I could just share everything with Paimon and Citlali right now, but that'd mean giving up on the lead. I still haven't had much dealings with either the Fatui or the Masters of the Nightwind. I suppose I'll stay quiet for now and see if I can find out anything else. Click.
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to, exorcise any ghosts or weird stuff that you picked up in the Night Kingdom.
I love how we just count picking up ghosts as an actual thing.
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit. If you need anything from me, just say the word.
Thanks, everyone. I'm feeling fine now.
In any case, let's take a bit more time to rest now.
Even though the situation remains quite urgent, you take a longer break with Paimon and Citlali. Auroran's words like in your mind, we know Citlali continues to keep her eye on you and even perform another checkup.
Need to be more careful next time.
Feeling better yet, Traveler?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's get ready. I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling that Auroran is probably being held inside.
I thought he wasn't being held.
Then
What?
let's head over right away.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I was holding you up.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. Like the wind and the clouds. We either move as one or not at all. But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes.
You know, the Citlali is kind of sweet. I kind of like her. She's cool. I can definitely understand why people don't understand how to deal with her. Don't get me wrong. But really, once you get to know her, she's not all terrible. Just a little bit not adept at sharing her emotions and feelings. Which, I know quite a few people like that, so, you know. Not like it's hard to deal with.
Look over there.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
Yeah, that's literally him right
That's
there.
Auroran. So he really was taken by the Fatui.
Honestly, like that, he looks like the boss. So that's Auroran. He does look the same as when I spoke to him in the Night Kingdom earlier. Click,
All right,
click.
we'll take the lead.
He just looks to be chilling, like he's like the boss of them all.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
Oop.
I cannot see the sun.
What?
Proceeds to look up. What do you mean?
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Dude, I don't blame him getting upset. What?
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
Yo, Citlali, calm down.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper now.
Ooh, she's getting
Are you
mad.
ready? Let's go kick their butts.
Dude, I worry the
On
Citlali's
my
gonna
count.
burn the camp down and the
3,
forest around
2,
it.
1.
Jeez
Still
Louise.
trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Get down!
Oh gosh. Was struggling again. Oh, nice. A nice cloaking ability there. Let me just knock you out of it.
Nice and spicy.
That's not very nice.
It isn't time for a break yet.
Move out of the way.
Everybody stand back. Get
No slacking off.
hop in the thing, hop in the thing.
Booba, get them! Feeling lucky? A clover send
Alright, there you go.
Christina will love.
That's not like, once again, that I'm not doing damage. It's not like I am doing damage, but I'm not doing damage. Alright, time to heal up again. Gosh, I hate battling. Battling is always such a pain in the butt. Alright, let's throw in a bunch of these. Oh, I tried. Bounce, bounce, bounce. I need to defeat the Hydra one first. Hello.
Get out of here! Out of the way! I'm going in! Nice and spicy! You're toast! Watch out! Attack!
There we go.
That's the way!
You need to go first.
No slacking off.
This one's got your name on it!
I hate the hammer ones. The electro hammers are the worst to deal with.
Warfare, I guess!
No escape. It isn't time for a break
Get them!
yet.
Right here! Clear the area!
Boom. He's so low. Come on, please.
At the frying pan, it's...
Oh, jeez. Nice Goba for just knocking the poor dude into the air. Oh, gosh.
Not breaking a sweat. It isn't time for a break yet.
nothing!
Okay, hello. Kachina's about done.
This should be fun.
Booba, get them! Hey!
Can this be?
Watch out!
Alright, there's one dead.
That's the way! Cha! Ah! Watch out! Haha!
And now they can't heal, finally, so I can actually do permanent damage and not get it immediately absorbed. Okay.
Get out of here! Take cover! Adventure yeah!
You know what? I'm gonna focus on this one first. Because this one's not only being annoying, but
No!
easiest to take out.
I messed up!
Yeah. You got knocked out. Let's heal you right back up. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Hello. Don't speed at me.
Out of the way!
How did that not... Okay, cool. Oh, there he is. I see him. It's a good attempt, but I can see where you're at. And now I can't.
Teamwork is true!
And of course, the explosion damage immediately hits me. Actually, we should probably... I'm gonna attack the Electro Hammer dude while he's out of his shield state. Because then he can do a lot more damage to him.
I guess I'm...
Oh my gosh. Does half of my damage when I, like, just sit here and exist. And I can't res either. Gosh dang it.
Take cover!
No escape.
Off we go! Right
Alright.
here!
Just gotta be very careful with my damage dealing.
Everybody stand back! Ow!
Ow.
Right here!
Okay, we got this.
Let's end this quickly.
Here goes!
Alright, 16 seconds. Then we can resin. Probably gonna resin Navia, honestly.
Why do they never miss? Right here! Get out of here! Take cover!
Oh, so it did hit him, it just didn't do enough to knock him out. Or at least knock him out of his invisibility state. Ow. This one's about done, though.
My name.
And, of course, thanks. Awesome.
I must honor it.
Man. Gosh, I hate these enemies. And I also hate the fact that I don't have any healing abilities. Or any healing ability that actually matter and worthwhile. Alright, throw that. I don't know how that hit me, but okay.
Coming at ya. Hey there.
Alright, Bennett, have fun. We're almost there. Just taking this. Especially with the, you know, gigantic shield on it.
Let's light it up.
And boom. Almost boom.
Let's end this quickly.
You gotta be kidding me. Oh, heck with it. I could probably do it. Oh, yeah, wait. Geo can't be swirled by Animo. So I can just keep attacking him while he's in that defensive state, and he can't do anything about it. Ow.
This one's well done.
Everybody stand. Hey there.
I just realized that's actually kind of funny. Ow. I really don't have to take out the fire dude first, because he takes forever to do damage to, but at the same time, I can't really, Oh gosh. Hold on. Can't ignore him either. It did damage at least. But like you can see, it barely does anything. Angular shield's broken. I mean, really, I can defeat the Animo one first. Oh no. Oh no. The second I hit that, I knew exactly what was about to happen. Let me just attack you from behind. Immediately cool. Alright, there's one defeated. Almost there. Okay, field. No, not you, but okay. And now we just slowly whittle this one away, too.
This one's well done. You need to hurry up.
And boom. Blast it again. Get another character out, I think. This one's pretty easy to defeat on its own. You just kind of have to watch for when it's about to shoot, and then once it shoots, just obviously avoid the bullet. Or don't, I guess. Cool. I didn't want to avoid it anyways.
We go.
Oh, and also don't get hit by the combo, because that'll just tear through you as well. I hate how little damage I do here. I really do need to go back and actually start building characters. This is so aggravating. No, you need to hurry up. Get out of the way.
This one's well done.
Adventure time.
You need to hurry up.
get us some more elemental points. Or elemental energy, sorry. It's not points. What am I talking about? Almost there. Please go down. Please, you're like 25%. Alright. Oh, nice. And the ultimate too. Look at that. Come on, damage dealing. And the field's already gone. Love that.
This was well done.
Umbrella warfare,
Boom. I keep trying to shoot it towards its head, but then I realized that I don't think crits matter in this game like that. I mean, crits matter, but you're not going to get it by headshotting someone.
Nice and spicy.
Would it be cool? Absolutely. Is it going to happen? Probably not.
This was well done.
Feeling lucky?
Yeah, but you can shot at your feet, I guess, does also help me.
You need to hurry up.
It's not like it actually matters whether it hits your head anyways. Hit your toes, hit your head, it's all going to do the same amount of damage.
Let's light it up.
Was well done.
Finally. Hallelujah, thank you for that.
Auroron!
Gosh, that was aggravating.
Granny.
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eatsley, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
Real.
And greetings to you too, other Granny.
Auroron, I'm going to reveal to everyone exactly what you told me in the Night Kingdom if you continue to talk like this. I'm just letting you know. Do not do that again.
Did you just call her?
Granny. Is that not right? You are Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you're also a Granny.
How many times
I'm
have I
going to
told
hit you.
It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
What are you
Why
on
are you so
about?
upset? You can just say yes or no.
Really, though.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone above a certain age as an elder I should look up to.
Yeah, you don't need to call me a granny, though. That's offensive. Jesus, what the heck? The way he talks has definitely changed, but it doesn't feel like he's putting on an act. He asked me to do whatever I could to keep things a secret, and even said it'd be for Lolly's sake. So you treat everyone like they're your uncles and aunties? And you treat everyone like they're gramps or grannies. Really, either way, this doesn't look good, so sure. It sounds like you treat everyone like gramps and grannies, which I still take offense to, by the way.
Exactly.
Thanks, jerk.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
Yeah, even like a baby.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Auroron?
Uh-oh. Ooh, uh-oh.
Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
Oh,
Dang.
so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake.
Ooh.
You won't always be
He's
able to
getting
rely on
chewed
other people
out.
coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
Dude, you are 20, over
Next
20.
time?
Please stop.
Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? Not a chance.
Ooh. He is getting
They
chewed
didn't
out.
hurt you, did they?
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
Uh-oh. Oh, what you...
So why did you do it?
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Well, considering they had you in custody.
I'm no ordinary Granny. Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you really believe everything they said at face value and not stop to think? Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's happening.
Oh, dang.
Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you forgotten the words that I've taught you?
I'm sorry.
You know what? Even this...
Forget it.
The final part being more worried than anything is even
Submit the
worse than
details of
getting
this
chewed
camp
out.
And the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron, you better remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions. Also, once we return to the city, come to the speaker's chamber with me. I'll need you to explain everything.
Ooh.
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
Oh my gosh.
Vegetables?
Yes. I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I hope the Pyro Archon won't be too picky about the selection.
Jeez Louise.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do come face to face with the Pyro Archon, the first thing you should do is...
Apologize.
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
How is this dude over the age of 20?
The Masters raised this guy.
That is what I... Thank you!
Oh, right.
There's no way this dude's over the age of 20. I refuse to believe this. Like... Oh my gosh. I don't even know how to respond. This is the first time a character's actually left me speechless. Like, how do you deal with someone like that? Like, don't get me wrong, Lolly is hard to deal with, but once you get to know her, it's not that hard to get over it, but like, what? Dude's 20 years old. I don't even think he understands what's going on right now. But then he proceeds to, like, kidnap us, put us in the Night Kingdom, and say, by the way, for everybody's sake, don't let anybody know what's happening here. Like, what? You can't just swap up on me like that. You're making me confused. It's not fair. It's just not fair is what it is. There we are. Alright, so now that that's activated, I'm going to go back to a teleport. Or not teleport, but Statue of the Seven. Heal up all my characters, because of course they're dead again. And then travel here. Oh, and right into the cutscene too. Look at that. Return to the city and see Lolly brings you the speaker's chamber. Where... Ooh. That was a burp pickup? I'm not sure what that was. Where you recount everything that's happened to Auroron.
I see. So Auroron came to the captain's rescue because he promised to help him in exchange for Seat Lolly's safety.
So who are you?
Right. I'm sorry.
Literally, who
Now
are
that
you?
You know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe. Could I ask you to petition the Pyro Archon for her forgiveness?
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached a decision.
What, is it Koyopa?
Will I need to stay here?
Literally, who is this dude?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Seat Lolly is willing to serve as your guarantor, then we can release you from custody.
Oh yeah, because then she'll get in trouble.
Sure, I'd be happy to do that. I don't have any more time to waste here. I still have other things to do.
Understood. Thank you very much. Mr. Auroron, please report back to the Speaker's chamber as soon as you've received notice of the Archon's decision.
Oh boy.
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too, Granny.
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face anymore.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for your help.
Jeez
And
Louise.
don't worry, I haven't forgotten about my side of the deal.
Well, at least I'm
Once
glad that's
Auroron is
one thing I'm
settled,
getting out
I'll
of
go
this.
talk to Shilonen and get started on forging an ancient name for you.
Oh, thank you.
Immediately. Oh, thank you. Like her voice just turned like a 180. Like, oh, thanks.
You
Oh, boy.
scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's as good as done. You can just go twiddle your thumbs or something while you wait for the good news. Bye for now.
Yeah, she
Come with
says
me,
good news,
Auroron.
but surely it won't be
We've
good
got to
news,
find
right?
you a place to stay for the night.
Goodbye, other Granny.
This new grandson of mine is way too polite. Stop. See, and then he does this. He does this, and that makes me know that he's not kidding. That look on his face. He's probably trying to remind me about my promise. Yeah, of course, right? See, now I know it's not a dream. It just bothers me. Oh, click. He doesn't strike me as a liar. Had I not seen everything for myself, I'd have never guessed that he could have done so much work behind Citlali's back. What does he really want?
We're finally done. All right, it's time to find some grub.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, of course it's the first thing you think of. Paimon, there's something I need to tell you.
Huh? What is it, Traveler?
You pull Paimon aside and tell her everything that you saw earlier when you collapsed.
What? That captain?
Yeah, jeez Louise, keep your voice down. Let's just
Sorry.
announce to everyone what we're doing.
Didn't see that coming. So you really saw him in the Night Kingdom? And he didn't attack you?
Well, I'm still standing
That
here.
Auroron, what is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon would have never guessed anything was happening. All that stuff about protecting Citlali and being forced to help the Fatui when he's actually been a willing accomplice all along.
I'm still not completely sure. We still need more information.
Yeah, you're right. Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter what, so if you want to go, we can go together.
Do I
We
wait?
still
Do I
have
get a
another
choice?
whole day before the meeting, so we'll just meet with them when the time comes.
There's no way I get a choice here, right? That's not a thing. Yeah, no, you don't get a choice. That would be pretty cool, though. You actually get, like, an actual choice to meet him. But then I'm sure it'll cause some issues with, like, the plot and stuff if you don't actually meet up with them, or if you do meet up with them when you're not supposed to, and... So it makes sense why they would force you to do it. It just would be really cool if they actually decided you didn't have to. Go to the agreed location. Which is right outside town. That is insane. Like, how has nobody found the captain when he's literally sitting right outside the town? Just don't tell me there's like a whole camp over here. If there's a whole camp, I'm gonna get upset. Okay, and we're starting to get to the upset category. Push the line.
Paimon doesn't see anyone. Oh, please don't let this be a trap.
Oh gosh, I feel that. Someone in the bush. Oh, it's just him.
What was that?
Bro, you literally
Good
see him.
evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you, a ghost?
Really,
I'm terribly
though.
sorry. It's just a force of habit.
What force of habit makes you sneak up on people?
And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're actually doing shady stuff behind people's backs.
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her. Sometimes you two sound really similar, you know.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
Oh, great.
Well, I could.
Yeah, let's not. Let's just get to the point. Good idea. Check the surroundings, make sure.
It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character.
I'm only interested in the intel. I don't really care how the Fatui thinks of me.
Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side.
Yeah,
if we allow
nice.
the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid.
Why?
I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person. And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
What do you
I assume
want?
you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important now.
Yeah, that is weird, but whatever.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan.
I say consider the dude came out of
To be
nowhere,
frank,
whatever.
It's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back? If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Tevat, will pay for her mistakes. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along, the details of which she has chosen to keep hidden from you?
Not
An
really.
emergency plan?
Not surprised, but what does it
A way
entail?
to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan.
Well, normally the Fatui don't care about costs, so I don't know if I necessarily want to listen to you here, but we'll see.
Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses.
Because I'm worried the cost is going to be like, oh, 1,000 plus people die. Like, yeah, no, I'm good, thanks.
My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan, and all of Natlan will be lost to the Abyss.
Yo, you want to like get to the point?
Decision for her, here and now.
Yeah, first of all, it's speculation. Second of all, actually start telling us what the plan is.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know.
Thank you, Paimon.
Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa's plan?
Wait, by seizing the Gnosis and making the decision for her, could he mean that the Gnosis has something to do with this backup plan?
I knew you to be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged.
Really?
And now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we reach an agreement.
You're still not answering my question. Uh-oh.
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Jeez. Dude just comes and
Something's
goes.
rapidly approaching. Oh no.
Who is it?
Something! Bad news, chump! It's your granny!
Oh. Dang.
See, Lolly? When did you get here?
Dude just got hit.
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to.
Oh.
How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding with the Fatui? Really?
Yeah, Auroron, how would you do that? So disgusting. I would never do that. Not like I was here listening to their plan as well. I would never do that. What an awful dude. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I think at this point I'm going to keep my mouth shut because I don't want to get punched. I'm good. Auroron, you better shut up too.
Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
Yeah, it seems to be working.
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck are you up to?
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now, I'll...
Wait, Lolly! Please, calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the captain isn't trying to seize the Gnosis anymore.
Paimon, shut up. Why are you... Stop it.
Scolding for later, okay?
Yeah, this is no place to discipline a child.
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. This isn't over. You hear me?
I love how she listens to me, but Auroron
Traveler.
just gets beat up.
Let's go. We can discuss this more back in the city. You two keep an eye on Auroron for me, okay?
I love how she trusts us unconditionally, even though she's known us for like less than a couple days, but Auroron, who she's known his entire life, she just doesn't care. Jeez Louise. Our conversation with the captain was interrupted at the most crucial moment, but if Auroron's still here, maybe we can still learn the rest from him. Nice smile you got there. Uh-oh. Is this return to the stadium and we don't return to the stadium? That's not good. That's never a good sign. Oh no, what happens? What do we get stopped by?
In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief.
Jeez Louise.
Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got a head on your shoulders, Auroron. Use it!
Okay, so are we ever gonna get back to the city, or are you gonna stop us every 5 minutes to completely chew him out?
Why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time.
Nah, I say he kinda can't.
No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different question. What does the captain want? What is his purpose in Natlan?
Oh no. It's gonna get in even more
Really?
trouble.
You're just going to stonewall me?
Dude can't just respond. Looks like Auroran has no intention of answering her. Which is going to cause all sorts of more issues, but sure.
Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you and everyone in the tribe. You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly clashing like this.
Dude, she's walking away while... Oh my gosh.
Why is he staring at us all of a sudden?
It's like he wants us to
I'm
help.
sorry that you have to hear all this.
Oh. Oh, he just feels awkward. I mean, it is definitely awkward.
Indeed.
Sorry.
It's like going to visit a friend at his house, only to suddenly hear your friend berating a naughty Saurian.
No, what's even worse is I can relate to that experience. I've totally been to friends' houses and their parents start yelling at them, so you just sit there like the child in the middle. And then, I think the worst part of that experience is when the friend's parents look at you and say, why can't you be more like them? And that's when it gets really awkward, because here it is, your friend getting chewed out by their parents, and they're comparing you to them. So like, how do you like, it's not my fault they're getting chewed out, but now all of a sudden I'm the like dividing wall between them. Yeah, that's not the best feeling.
Well,
That's for sure.
A specific analogy. Wait, did one of your friends really do that?
Nice shot, Paimon.
Yes.
Thank you.
And every time my friends scolded his Saurians, they would look at me the same way you're looking at me now. Helpless and embarrassed.
Yep.
But you're the one getting your head chewed off. Stop making this about us.
Yeah, we didn't do anything. What do you, like, what, huh?
Indeed, you've got a point. Then please just hang in there for a little while longer. Granny should be done with her scolding session soon.
Nice.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me?
Oh no.
You.
Never mind.
Sorry, Granny.
It'll be a little bit longer, I'm sure now. We had like an extra 10 minutes of scolding.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like me?
Oh gosh.
You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables. I don't need anything from you.
Who's Aoife? A delivery person?
This hurts. Like, I know this is just a game, but geez Louise, this is getting a little too real.
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through to you. Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you. And we've long closed the book on that incident.
Hold on, we just dropped some lore here.
Tribal history. I'm starting to get lost.
Yeah, come on, go back, explain a little bit.
It, Granny.
You can't just say that and then not talk about it any further. Huh? There's something off about that voice.
I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is I'm sorry.
Wow.
His voice. Auroron, where have you gone?
What?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan.
Are you kidding?
So I've got to go.
Whoever does the audio quality for this, I thank you so much. For the second he says, I've got to go, it just cuts off. It's like, I've got to... And it just stops. Thank you so much for that. That's so real.
Instant. Auroron! What is this? Powder from plant spores? Is that the trick he used?
Oh, she is not going to be happy about that one.
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so far away like that?
That was kind of impressive, I'm not going to lie.
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion.
Dang, he's good.
Flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't he have picked up something more useful?
Technically, it is
Little
useful for
brat.
escaping.
That's it. The next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
Whoa, that's a little extreme.
The nervous chuckle,
Still,
like,
Like
please don't.
he needs to run from us. If his goal is also to protect Natlan, then can't we work together?
He still doesn't want to tell us anything about his goals.
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee you would have gained anything substantial. Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. Ah, that brat. I swear.
Oh, well, he knows what he's doing. The captain probably has some sort of substantial plan. Otherwise, Auroron would have no reason to keep following him. I refuse to believe this isn't the last time we're going to see them. I feel like they're going to reach out to us again. Because it sounds like we're crucial to their plan. At least that's what I would assume anyways. I don't think they would just try to meet up with me for no reason. Meeting again is out of the cards for now. Well, yeah, obviously we're in the front of Citali and we can't just bring her along. So it might be faster to just approach the Pyro Archon and confirm what the captain said. And also, I can tell that Auroron's stubbornness has hurt Citlali deeply. I need to find a way to comfort her. What was all that about Auroron's duty earlier? It's too late now,
We've got quite a long walk back to the city.
No, we
Let's
don't.
take our time. It'll give me a moment to figure out how to explain all this.
No, we don't. It's right in front of me. It's right there. The city's right in front of us. It's literally just a bridge away. What do you mean, a long time? Okay, what? Well, since even the way she said it, it sounds like it's going to be a long time. We'll probably stop there for today. I don't want to get in the middle of something and then go for 30 minutes. The General and his Labyrinth officially meet with the Fatui Harbinger, the Captain. Looks like everything else is complete. It was just that one. Which... Oh, I thought it was going to tell us... No, okay, I guess it's hidden. I thought it was going to, like, tell us the Archon quest missions and how many we have left, but nope, I guess it doesn't do that. Yeah, let's go to the Wish. Yeah, you know what? I know that Gilone is probably good for Natlan, but I also feel like Chiori might be better, since Chiori can probably be used everywhere. Not like we're gonna get her. Ha 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 ha, we're gonna get her, aren't we? Nope. Figured as much. I know how this works. I ain't that dumb. My luck is only gonna work when it's a character I don't want. Like 100% do not want ever. Alright, got Dory. And Dory's not new. I didn't think she was. Character. Scroll over. And boom, Constellation. Cool. Alrighty. I think that's going to be where we end stream today, I believe. Yeah. I had to make sure there's nothing else, but yep, I think that's going to be where we end stream today. Thank you everybody who's watching, and for those watching back later, thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see everyone next time. This is, no, oh gosh, what am I doing? This has been another stream of the Gaming Roundtable, and I hope to see everyone next time. Bye.